All right, so last week we picked up with you guys camped out with your new goblin companion. Some more arguments from Shifter on why the hell you guys were keeping this murderous psychopath. Niklaus reasserted that he deserves a second chance as much as anyone else. And without the rest of the party here, everyone seemed to be on board with it. You guys debated on leadership rules once more, and once again settled on a majority rules. Don't bitch if it doesn't go your way because you agreed to majority rules. Then proceeded to continue marching to the encampment that you were headed to. On the way there, though, you got side-railed by a group of lizard folk, or a lizard folk village thing, that Jarblada told you guys how to get around, but unbeknownst to him, supposedly, their territory had expanded and walked you right into one of their scouts. Shifter had the bright idea to turn into a snake and attempt to subdue it.
That was my bright idea.
You did it, so it's your fault. Attempted to do it, which didn't work too well because the snake couldn't land a damn hit apparently. So the lizard folk kind of batted it away before Basher decided he was going to hurl a hand axe at it, because that was something that needed to be done. So combat ensued. The artificer threw a bottle of grease in the area, causing the snake to lose its grip and fall out of the tree. Then you guys decided to fuck it and keep going, but the lizard folk wanted his pound of flesh and attacked the drogue, and then turned his sights.
Everyone okay? No.
Attacked the druid and turned his sights on the halfling that had a crossbow pointed at him. Told him to lower it, he did not, so he threw a javelin at him. Then he lowered the crossbow, so the javelin began making these thrown at the one that was cussing and flipping him off before ice was thrown at him. Much more gunfire was exchanged, and it led with everyone saying, "Stop fucking fighting, let's go before we get ourselves killed." To which the lizard folk seemed to let you guys leave with a couple of blows of his horn. Then you guys regrouped and made your way further west, where you eventually found the encampment. On arrival, Jarblada noticed the fires and smoke pluming out of the encampment, said, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm out. I'll pick back up with you guys later." And let you guys investigate the atrocities that were happening. You guys made your way in to the city and found everyone, with the exception of 5 people, dead.
What?
Well, that was just for like a few people dead.
Everyone except for 5 people dead, 4 of them tied to a stake, one of them tied to a chair, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
Arrival with a message. This ends here. You guys got too close, so I dealt with it. The man had told you they had no intention of continuing. Their job was done. So you guys freed them, gave burial rights to those of them that were still here, looked for anything of value, then realized that was kind of fucked up, so stopped that. Burton found a stack of papers listing a bunch of different jobs that they had that they've been offered. You debated for a little while about whether or not to take the bandits back to town with you and let them either join the guild or turn them over to the police. You guys seem to kind of be torn 50-50 on that. The bandits made that decision for you and said, "We're not fucking retarded. We're not going to just knowingly walk into the capital city knowing what we've done." And they opted to leave. You have to let them do that because many of you are psychotic murderers, apparently, that we're going to just murder these fuckers.
It kind of helps that one of the guys that's the most vocal used to be a thief and a bit of a scoundrel himself.
Yeah, helped out that Alfred said, yeah, it used to be a lot like them. There is such a thing as redemption. So they were allowed to go about their way. You guys finished up there and
Later on, can you put the curtains in your office?
Sorry.
headed back to the city. Jarbla met up in the city, asked what you guys saw, and led you guys on a direct path back to town that took you 2.5 days instead of the 4 it took you to get here in the first place. Upon arrival in the city, a couple of you went and talked to the farmer who was cleaning out Henry's house and seemed rather irritated, but paid up his bounty that he had paid off for the job, with Alfred giving back his gold piece, I believe it was. I believe it was Alfred that paid back.
Yeah.
And then everyone headed to the guild. Jarbladal was taken by, I believe, Alvin to be questioned and talked to, with the promise that he wasn't going to arrest him, to which Alvin responded with, I don't have any way to do that, so I promise, I guess. And took him into a side room.
Mm-hmm.
Where screams of death were heard seconds later.
I was out getting their money back, so I don't know.
At which point Alfred and, I want to say, Shifter came back with the money, and Alfred said, look, guys, I think we all need to have a talk tonight before we all hit the big head. And with that, Niklaus, Basher, Perrin, Burton, and the Ninja Turtle all flicker and fucking disappear.
Are they showing? Are any of them showing up tonight?
Basher should be here, and so should... No, just Basher.
Josh ain't coming?
Josh is done for a while.
Okay.
His job switched to the graveyards Saturday through Wednesday, so he's done.
Okay.
So, that leaves the 5 of you for now. And it's over to you guys.
Is there anything specific we were looking to do this after last week, or?
Alfred, you said you wanted to have a conversation with everybody?
Yeah, I do.
Do you still want to do that, or do you want to wait?
I mean, half of the people that I wanted to talk to are gone. Well, let's leave it up to the rest of us. I don't know about you, but I don't feel good about what went down with Henry. I have plans to go follow him.
I think that that's what we had all agreed would be the right thing to do.
I think so, yes, but I wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
I think we should follow him.
That's all I will say.
Agree.
Huh?
This.
Group decision. That's all I'll say.
Raise your hand if you want to follow Henry.
I mean, I'm going to either way. It's not down to a group decision at this point. I'm going either way, so...
It's a fact of whether we want to go with it.
Right, so I guess we're all going.
Out of game, it's to the point where you guys are at the end of the quest you took. You can choose to just split and fuck off at this point.
Well, we can choose.
Preferably don't,
Yeah.
because the whole character swapping thing we talked about. But
If you
I'm going to go let... If I want to know who wants to come with, because I'm going to go let Alvin know that, well, those of us that are going on that will be out of commission for a little while as we're going there.
I think our whole party is going to go.
All right.
And because we are taking majority role, and everybody here obviously is voting yes. Everybody that's not here can't vote. So
Yeah.
I guess that's...
I mean, and if they don't want to come, they can go walk back home when they reappear.
We're 3 months away. That's their own problem. Well, you want to go let Alvin know real quick, and then
That's what I'll go do while he's still awake.
we'll ready up and take off.
All right, we'll head off in the morning once we get some rest and whatnot, as we just got done walking all the way back here. It's evening, right?
yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
It's probably about 10 o'clock at this point.
I need some rest, and I'm sure the rest of you need sleep. So I'll go have a chit-chat with Alvin.
Sleep is good.
Wouldn't know.
Alright, so you make your way to Alvin's office.
Mm-hmm. Give it a knock.
Hear the familiar voice? Who is it?
Elfric.
It's, I'm gonna need some time. I'm busy talking
Not a
to
problem.
a
I'll wait.
friend.
Not a problem. Not in a hurry. I'm not going to bed anytime soon.
I know he is.
What?
Going to bed.
He's going on a journey, so.
Is there? So we're just like in the town.
You're in the guild.
So I just hang out in the hallway waiting till Alvin has time.
So you have the ability to, when the morning we're setting off, take that into consideration before you go out, get drunk, anything like that.
I'm probably gonna. Is there like a general store?
Yes, but also, as I just said, it is 10 p.m.
So it's probably the flow.
There's a low chance that anything's still open.
Besides the bar.
The bars probably are.
Yeah, bars are probably open, but see, if he was asking for a general store, I didn't think that was worth mentioning.
Like that.
Okay.
Yep, I should go Josh's tower.
Oh, yeah.
Give me Josh's phone.
Please pause for this brief intermission while I break people's stuff that was left at my house.
They should know. Look like me. Should be here anyways.
Shatter it. Right back. Hey, go check on my stego.
Your stego's fucked!
Oh, it just
I
changed.
cast-
Every time it.
I cast Shatter on his tower.
Oh,
So,
cool. We can play Tony.
I hopped on for a couple minutes on Arc, Tony.
Yeah,
Down this week that I wasn't on yesterday.
yeah.
And all of my fucking feeding troughs were out of meat.
Oh, dude, I didn't know I should have taken a look. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't ask anyone to. It's just I checked and they were all out of meat. I was like, shit. So I went and gathered some meat real quick while he was setting up still.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was flying between the swamp and base, I found a all green tech stegosaurus.
Ooh, nice.
So I swiped that. I told Psycho, I found you a stegosaurus. It was only 5 bunch of stegosauruses and Techcraft already. I go, oh, okay. Went and grabbed Tiamat and was hauling it over when he flew like goes, oh, that's gorgeous. I approve.
I got a Baryonyx.
A what?
Baryonyx.
Which one's that?
Like a bipedal gator.
Huh.
Oh,
They're apex predators of sea and land. They're fast on both, have a stunning tail whip in the water, and wreck stuff on land. So I have one of those now.
I
You
saw
find them in
your
the swamp. Oh, you saw Tyrant?
tech T-Rex.
Yeah, Tyrant.
I didn't get too close to him because I was in a hurry, but yeah, I saw him. He's gorgeous.
She's great. I'll go harvest some more meat today and load your troughs up more.
All right, so back to you. My apologies for the sidestep. All right. So, how are you?
maybe that's why we have
They're just don't need anything. I'm not full dice when you roll dice, right? So you can always put away. Moving around like that is loud. Okay. Boys and Poppy, what are you guys doing?
Well, if it's late at night, we're going to sleep. Well, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do this.
You get there and your pot's had a little bit of second.
Yay! My plant is growing.
Tony, Alfred, about an hour passes, and the door swings open, and out comes walking Drabblada. He's got his head down, tears on his face, and he just looks like he's been through one emotional fucking roller coaster.
Poor bastard.
And Alfred, or not Alfred, you're Alfred. Alvin comes falling out behind him with a hand on his back, just kind of walking him forward. And he looks at you and goes, "I'll be back in a moment." So they just take a
No problem.
and he
As I stated, not going to bed anytime soon.
he disappears out of the hallway and out of sight.
Mhm.
About 20 minutes passes and he comes back in. You said you needed to talk.
Yeah, just needed to fill you in on some things.
One, he ushers you into his office and shuts the door behind you.
We made our way up to the bandit camp a few days ago. They were all wiped out, save 5 of them.
Shit. Good job.
Wasn't us.
Oh,
I mean, it was our fault.
what do you mean?
Apparently, whoever hired them was pissed that we were getting close and had them wiped out.
And did you find out who hired them or anything we can go off
No,
with?
because they didn't know. The leader wasn't there. All that
So,
was there were 5 members.
so someone wiped out an entire bandit camp.
Correct.
Solo or group or no knowledge?
No knowledge. They wouldn't inform us of what happened with that, as they were left alive as a warning, and if they gave us any more information that they were told to give us, them, their families, and their friends would all be killed according to them. So
Got it.
I didn't push the point. Whoever this is has already proved they're willing to wipe out families.
Understandable.
So we handled that. We let Farmer John know that the job was done for now. It's done. They're not going to be hiring anybody else to fight them, it sounds like. And with that, I'll be taking a leave of absence along with the rest of the group, as we're going to go track down Henry to fix the problem they made earlier.
Okay. You
And
are
at
aware,
least assist him.
you are aware that he's got
About 6 days on us.
about a week ahead of you.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Well, good luck. Hopefully you can reach him before something happens.
Yes.
Um,
I hope so too.
okay. So your whole group is going?
We took a vote, and yes.
Okay. I will mark you all down the roster as away on a mission.
All right. Fantastic. Just thought I'd fill you in on all the information we had. Oh, also we let the bandits go, as there wasn't much else to be done at that point. We could have hauled them in, but if they'd have been taken into the law, chances are, once again, their friends and family would all be killed.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day, I mean, we're not the police.
Mhm.
Just keep in mind the way I see it. If they go forth and kill anyone, that's partially on you guys.
Understood.
Just
But I
my
didn't want to be.
just my personal opinion on the matter.
I didn't want to be responsible for their friends and family being slaughtered.
Yeah, no, I honestly, given the choice of for sure someone dying and someone might die, obviously two really shitty decisions. Take the one that possibly doesn't result in death.
Yes.
But I'm just letting you know that, again, me personally, not the guild, not anyone else. Me personally, I want that. Just want to be on the same page as that. We'll talk about that another night if it comes up.
Correct. I understand entirely. Hence why I'm informing you. I take responsibility for my actions.
I don't know.
Hopefully, they will take this as an opportunity to realize that
You
they're.
wanted
It sounded like they were going to. I mean, with the entire band getting smeared because some adventurers got in the way, they sounded like they didn't want to deal with that shit anymore.
Okay. Well, let's hope that's how it goes. Any more word on the appearing and disappearing spectacle that was surrounding? I think it was like 3 of your members.
No, now half the group is gone.
Oh, so it's getting worse.
I vanished for a few days and reappeared.
Oh, okay. Do you remember
A
anything?
few other members are nothing, not a damn thing.
Oh, damn thing.
I remember standing here in the guild, and then I remember being in a field with the rest of the party.
Okay. So, while you guys are gone, I will do my best to look into this.
Mhm.
It does seem a lot more powerful than what we originally thought.
Right.
I've gotten reports that some other members have been having this same issue as well, though.
I was just about to ask that question.
Yeah, that report actually came earlier today. Who was it? And he starts flipping through a stack of papers again. There was a halfling. What was her name? Roscoe. And Traz. And Reyna. I got reports that they as well vanished for amounts of time and reappeared with their group. The odd thing is they, much like from what you guys are saying, they always reappear wherever their group's at, which is what I find odd about this whole thing.
Extremely odd.
But I don't know if it's someone, I don't know if it's a curse, a blessing, or what, but they keep seeming to reappear with whatever group they're invested in at the time, I guess you would say.
Oh, did I know you're using my phone here?
So if that changes, if you guys, obviously if any other random people appear next to you, or you get word that someone in your group doesn't appear with you guys, let me know. I need as much information on this as I can get.
Absolutely.
But I'll hopefully have an answer for you by the time you guys get back. I will try to get a package set together for you guys to help with your travels.
All right, we'll be heading out in the morning.
Okay. And I'm going to send you a couple because I sent a couple people with very little pay to help Henry already. And they're in a lot of bullshit because of your group. And they got paid like 20 gold total. So I'm going to send you something to get that tomorrow.
Of course. If we do catch up, should I send them back?
I guess give them the option, but they chose the mission. They didn't choose the mission. Give them the option. Don't force them. Let them know they're free to come back since you guys are joining up now.
All right, fantastic.
Because I wasn't going to, in good conscience, leave a farmhand alone. Like
Agreed.
Decided was a good idea, apparently.
I was not. That happened while I was vanished.
Just saying, not pointing fingers. Some people decided it was a good idea to leave a gnome to go fight a terrorist, from what I could gather.
We had a very heated argument about that when I reappeared.
Good. But yeah, I will. I'll see what I can get together for you guys.
Fantastic.
It's at least something to make the travel a little easier, so I'm gonna have some notice instead of just, hey, this goblin fucked off and we need to help him.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Ushers you out. As you walk back into the main entryway, there's that oh so familiar flicker, 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 and Basher appears in front of you.
Oh, you're back. You were only gone for a few moments. Also, you're mute. What happened?
I'm not mute. Hi, boss. Where are we? What's going on?
Guildhall still, where we were last when you vanished. You've only been gone for a few minutes.
Oh, good.
An hour, maybe. About an hour.
Hate that. So, Steve, question since you started this. When we're gone, how long do we notice the time difference, or is it like instantaneous?
You blink and you're somewhere else. For you,
So
you
no time difference at all for you.
in one spot and then you reappear in the next. Like
Okay,
for Alfred,
that's what I was going to know.
like Alfred, who was just gone for I think it was 3 days. We decided 2 or 3 days.
Right.
For him, he was standing in the guild hall. Next thing he knew, he was standing in a forest, and 2 days were gone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I went, boss.
I know. Alvin's looking into it, apparently.
Until you realize that you're either in a different spot or they say something, you don't realize it's happened.
You know,
And I said it as soon as he came in.
like,
Yeah.
You vanished for about an hour, along with a few of other members that haven't reappeared where they were standing.
That's weird.
Yep.
you can start thanking me.
The rest of us have agreed. We're heading out to go chase down Henry,
Sounds good.
and not let him run into this headlong on his own.
He needs backup. He needs help.
Of course. So
And we
we're
can
heading
do
out in the morning. Yes, we're heading out in the morning.
All right.
Friday morning now.
Okay, boss.
Fantastic. I already informed Alvin of all of this as well. So the guild knows we're leaving it where we're going. All right. Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Night. I'm going to go to my room.
Okay. Yep.
Paint my weapon.
Echo, stop.
Sharpen my weapon. Sharpen held to my battle axe.
So you guys settle in for the night?
I'll be back in like
Yep.
in a little while in laundry.
Okay, fine, be that way. Sorry you're hating the game.
And Poppy vanishes.
She says she gives
Goes
me
back smelling. She
No,
goes back smelling clean laundry.
I'll be back. the sheets, and Aaron's shirt had full of ants. So I had to wash that.
Sure, and I
Yep.
haven't worn it.
Make Aaron get into it. Oh.
She took the shirt, go, oh, there's ants, and then shakes the ants all over the living room. I'm like, what are you doing?
Then he proceeds to shake it in the tub, which I just cleaned.
Well, the tubs you can rinse off.
Yeah, they're ants.
You
They're not
got-
filthy. You just want to get rid of them so you don't get bit.
Shit, ow.
So probably.
You can clean it again. Oh.
I already got meat myself.
Oh, well, I've already got a fucking solution for that. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
Okay. Just saying, 'cause we've talked your way out of every problem.
You guys have.
When was the last time?
That's quite nice.
So much. I'll tell you later. We can talk to recap again. But I will let you know later. I just reminded me to talk to you about it. All right. Huh? Yeah. She both. No, because for you to tell her it's like the same amount of time, so I'll stop while you're talking. All right. So you guys sit in for the night. Everyone falls asleep and wakes up to a knife going in their back. Sorry, trying to.
I don't sleep.
You fall asleep anyway and wake up to a knife in your back.
Immune to even magical sleep. Sorry, don't sleep.
It's godly sleep. It's not magic.
Immune.
You are force regenerated into a thing that does sleep. That just sleep.
That's not how regenerate works.
They throw you into a coma because, that's not sleeping technically.
You're meditating and a bullet goes through your head. You regenerate into a door, fall asleep, wake up to a knife in the back. Is that better?
No.
Okay.
What? What's going on?
Oh, that's cool. All right. All right. So you guys wake up next morning, go down for breakfast. Serve, you all meet up. You guys see Basher has reappeared. And now Poppy is not there, though.
Hi, guys.
Wonderful. How's Basha? So we head out today. Alvin said he'd have something for us to make the travels easier.
Good.
With that, in comes walking Reed holding two of those gray boxes that you guys have gotten previously. Alfred, good. Glad I caught you before you left. I was told that you had spoken with Alvin last night and to bring these to you.
All right.
He'll hand you the first one. This one is for you to give the other team when you find them.
All right.
And
Put it away in my pack.
And he hands you the second one. This one's your guys'.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yep. And he turns and walks away. And he gets about 3/4 of the way to the door, stops and turns around and goes, "Oh, real quick before I forget,
Yes.
I'm really hoping this has already occurred to you guys, but given your track record, try not to fuck anything up while you guys are gone."
That was the plan.
Cool. Talondra's already had a rough fucking history. Go easy on her.
Yeah.
And with that, he turns and
I'll
walks
do
out.
my best to make sure the group doesn't fuck anything up if I'm not disappeared at that time.
If you find yourself in Monteverde, talk to Stentori if he's still there. God, it's been a while. He may not be. If Stentori's still there, or someone in his lineage, you might find free board there.
Fantastic.
Just let him know the Chipmunkus and their regards.
All right.
Real glad Mike's not here for that one. Mike's backstory had a group that took the Chipmunkus name and killed his family. So Mike would not have done well being told, "Hey, send the Chipmunkus in their regards."
Yep.
Right. So he hands you the boxes and leaves. The boxes start flashing. And it pops up.
I'll be there in a minute. Where's the cat? In here. I'll be there in a minute.
Sorry. It flashes and opens up, and there are 6 bright green-colored gems in your hand, along with. Did I not write these down last time? I did not write these down last time. I'm sorry. I thought I wrote down who got what last time. Give me a second. No. Dan got something. You got something. Right?
Right.
Mike got something. And Noella got something, I believe.
So I'm going to do it.
I got something.
Different.
Do you want to do Mike's trigger board and we'll just leave whatever his item is for him?
Well, you gotta have last time too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both, but you lose.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this will be. This will actually be boys, isn't it?
Does the voice not work?
Yes. He's the third. So I still owe you and Mike one, but I'm gonna use seconders now because he's the one that hasn't gotten a magic item yet. Or one of the few that hasn't gotten a magic item yet, rather. Alright.
Yay!
So 1, 2, 3, and he's gone. So, well, shit. I never did get a magic item down for you either. I said we never did make you a magic item either.
No.
What to make you, because there hasn't been enough combat for me to see what you do. I'm not familiar with your class.
Yeah.
Alright, so there is 4 of those gray little boxes as well in your hand.
All right.
With the 6 gems. And also a nice bright red cloak folded up at the bottom of the pile.
Okay. Check it all out. How much are the gems worth?
50 gold a pop.
Okay. And the cloak is what?
Red.
Just red?
It's red. It's got gold lining around the hood and just gold embroidery down the sides of it.
Okay.
Is it similar to the other one? Everybody picks it up, so you
Yeah. He got 3 great cubes as well.
Oh.
He got some great cubes.
Hold all 4 of the gray cubes.
One reacts to you, but then one of them reacts to you, does the similar flashing thing, then pops and disappears.
All right. I guess I got the unlucky one. Who wants to hold the pile next? Just pass them around.
I'll do it.
Pass them around.
Right, so since Toby yelled it out first, you throw the stack to Toby next.
Yep.
When it starts flashing, blinking in your hands, and a large bow that looks like it's molded from a branch. There's wings sticking out of it and stuff appears in your hand as well.
Oh, pretty.
You toss the 2 gray blobs to boys next.
Mm-hmm.
They start flashing in. One of them starts flashing in boys' hand, and a pair of bright silver, polished silver bracers with a green gem on the wrist, or about the wrist point embedded in them.
Polished silver with a green gem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's pictures when he gets around to showing you what they are.
I do.
Ask me after when I'm-
And then you toss the pile to Bastard, who I think was trying to say he wanted one, but
Mhm.
unmute himself as per usual to say that.
That's guys muted, and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And then it takes a while to unmute sometimes.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes.
So you toss him
Anyways.
that, or the last one rather, and it starts flashing in your hand as well, and you got a large two-handed, battle axe in your hand. Long black shaft, black blade with red molten, almost lava light on the edge of the blade.
Pretty.
So this is Toby's.
Overbraid.
Very foresty.
I'll take it right now.
Okay.
Psychos.
Very nice. Do we know what they do, or are they just?
You have to spend an hour studying them to learn what they do, correct?
Yes.
Sojar.
Ooh,
Pretty.
Okay, that's
I like battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
Noella says she I believe she spent an hour overnight studying the things she got last time. She doesn't remember what it was.
Did I not send that to her yet?
I don't know
did.
what specifically it was.
Yeah.
What was it?
Dad, look at your TV, which I think you're already looking at.
Where's the link?
She got an amulet, magic.
Oh.
Yeah. Did he send you the stats on it?
No.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, green
I
arrow.
share it.
You going to bed?
Oh, there we
That
go.
maybe.
Or you just started.
Night.
That handsome.
Y'all send you
Hi,
guys all more.
Toby.
Oh, she sent you. Oh, that's what he sent you. I know he sent you something.
It's right here, buddy. The camera's right there. Right down there.
Yeah. Channel sound. Okay.
Which one did she get?
She got the spirit channeler.
Okay, yeah.
Toby.
You know, back in just a second. I'm switching over to my computer.
All right.
Get told to camp where you
That's
yada yada. Say I
Not mine.
Sonny, yours is an IOU.
I know.
I will get it figured out tonight and get you up on that.
That was partially my fault. I didn't build it.
Well, also, it's your magic item. I'm sure you're waiting on me to tell you what to make for it.
Yeah, I get that thing in my head of I don't want to do all the design work on my own. That just feels like a dick move on my part. Like maybe I'm doing something overpowered.
In my defense, I had a lot of
Too
info.
good.
Just I don't know anything about your class. This is
It's
the first
a rogue,
one.
basically.
Huh?
A rogue, basically. I get some psychic stuff too, but basically I'm just a rogue.
But you don't need any weapons or anything, though, is what I'm trying to
That's
say.
correct.
So we'll figure it out. I've got a couple ideas.
Okay.
We'll talk to you now and then. I feel like a dick, but you know.
You're all good, man.
So yeah,
We're chilling.
you guys finished your breakfast? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna study my little gem.
How long do
So
we
we're ready to go.
How long do we have until it's where people leave?
We can wait now for you to look over your things before we leave.
Alright.
They say all these incentives that people out there. Who's stupid and not studying their items?
Nobody.
I'm assuming Basher is, even though he's not here because he vanished to his computer.
So what do we investigation?
Nothing.
why are we still?
You don't have to roll anything. It just does it, Toby.
Be able to freaking know what they do.
You're spending an hour of your free time where you can go drink, go buy items, go do whatever. You're spending it studying this item so you can use it for the battle.
Okay, I thought it might be a roll because
Nope.
I didn't know if it like if I
It's like, let me know if you can see that link.
if I
It's like this one for you. So this is my magic item that I spent
no, it's right in the. It was really bad.
Not meaning to toot my own horn, but I designed them all.
He did.
Hey, mine's pretty good. I like it for
Yeah.
druid. It works pretty well.
It's a truest version of the Warlock's
I'm probably gonna
wand.
use this bow instead of my longbow.
I would sure hope so. Because here's what your bow does.
Fucking overgrowth, man. I love that one.
Oh yeah.
I'll be upfront with that one. I didn't design that one for your game. I designed that one previously for other stuff, but I love it so much I keep using it because it's a fucking cool ass bow.
Let me see.
I see. Not bad, not bad.
The touch of life, right? So when you got
Yeah.
I
sent that to you so we can do it.
okay, because I'm just gonna say that I don't understand anything between, but I don't understand anything between that it grows its own arrows between and the arrows fired decay after
So
1 minute.
this longbow grows its own arrows as the string is drawn. So you hold the bow, you pull it back, and the arrow appears. essentially. It grows out of it. The arrow morphs out of the bow
Yes.
as you pull the string back.
But we don't.
Where's the flow on this side?
I don't, but this gives me a story reason why you don't need to keep track of it.
Very specific.
It has 3 charges. You get 1d4 minus 1 charge back every day. So every day, when we start every day in-game day, you roll a d4 and subtract 1 from your roll. That's how many charges you get back.
Yes.
Yes. Getting there. On a successful hit with this weapon, you can spend one of those charges to cause the arrow to burst with growth, containing the target. They DC 15 dex save, or they will be restrained. So you can hit them with an arrow and spend one of the charges, and the arrow explodes into vines and wraps around them and
So
grapples them. Essentially.
at the beginning of each in-game day, I roll a d4 minus 1 and see it, and that determines how many charges I have.
Yes.
For
How many renew? How many renew? It's
That's
got
a
a max.
menu.
Okay, it has a max of 3.
Yes. So if you don't use any throughout the day, then it doesn't get any back the next day because you're going to get 3.
Yeah.
But let's say you use all 3, then you roll a d4 and you get a 2. Minus 1 is 1. So you get 1 charge back. So you have 1 charge that day.
Yeah.
If you use it that day, the next day you roll again and you add that to 1 charge you used the previous day.
So
So basically, at the start of an adventure, you should be full, but as the adventure goes on, you'll have to recharge it day to day.
Yeah. At the beginning of an adventure, your bow will be full. While you're on the adventure, you have to keep rolling for it. Make sure it stays charged. And short on Mentrion, they can use their action to attempt to break free, needing a 15 dex or dexterity, strength or dex save. And the day decaying the spirit thing is just the arrow hits, and after a minute, it just turns into vines and just disperses back into the ground.
That way, they can't just be recollected and used by other people. The point is, it makes them just a fire, and then they're done. It's
Yeah.
not a way to just make 100 arrows and sell them.
Right, remember that. You might want to go grab your phone and flip it over and you need off of it.
oh,
Alright, so. There's
All of my magic bows I designed make their own arrows because I hate tracking fucking.
Oh yeah,
ammo.
I usually just give all my players a magic quiver to start with.
I just don't track ammo, and I just tell my players that I don't track ammo, and if you're not tracking it, I don't fucking care.
does the range bow have stats and
Yes, it's got the same stats as the longbow, just has that added effect.
Are we able
And counts as magic.
to study the items Alvin gave us?
Yes, that has always been an option, just none of you have fucking done it.
I want to study the horn I got.
I have repeatedly said that is an option.
Wait a minute. I've been studying
Oh.
fire.
The amulet I got, I think.
You told me that I had to
She got
Yeah, he
another
said
amulet from him.
Yeah,
I got
he
more.
said repeatedly that was an option, and nobody did it.
stick it in my room like a guild hall with dirt and then socket in it. Now it's got a sprout in it.
Okay, I'm studying that out that thing then too.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Give me a second, I will tell you guys what those do as well.
Thank you.
Oh, it's studying
I'm gonna go to roll play now. If it's charged.
Ken, you said you're studying yours as well?
Yeah.
I've
Since
been
my
waiting. Tell me
since
you're
my cube was the bad luck dud.
I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah, Steven, that's.
What was that picture?
Oh, you say you knew yours right
Yeah, I mean, you
Look,
were.
no, he's sending me it. Your Facebook.
I'm just gonna hold the branch bow.
No, the other one too.
now. Oh, whatever you want. If you want to take Tony's really cool name to the magic item he personally made for you, his nephew, his favorite nephew that lives in Madeira, and just call it the branch.
I didn't know it had an action.
I get you, it's actually repeatedly.
That's what he's
The name
doing.
is on the magic item, Toby. It's called Overgrowth.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll look
here.
at
I
it.
thought you were gonna pay. I'm fine right now. I'll eat the meal. I don't want to say that. I will. I'm hungry. All right. So, Dad's not here. He's switching to his computer and apparently found the black void when he was not.
What do you want me to make for you?
I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'm not here at the second. Clockwork amulet. Noella. Yours is the clockwork amulet. This copper amulet contains tiny interlocking gears and is powered by magic from Mechanus. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 and get a 10 on the die instead. Once used, it can't be done again until dawn. So you can use the amulet to just get a 10 on an attack, roll a 10 instead of actually rolling the die.
So if you're sure a 10 will hit, You're just foregoing your chance of a critical and also getting rid of your chance of a bot. So, you know.
Yeah, but if you know you're going to hit every round, which is better, a chance of a critical?
Well, not you know you're gonna hit. You know that.
Well, you know you're going to hit on a 10.
Well, I know. If you know a 10 is going to hit, well, isn't that a better opportunity than hoping you get a
What if a
critical?
1 through a 9 is gonna miss?
Exactly. He's arguing that the amulet's better in that case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I misunderstood. I apologize.
They're all going to be pimped out with a bunch of different amulets eventually.
Yeah, she's going to be definitely. This isn't 3.5. You can wear as many amulets as you fucking want as long as they don't take a tournament. There aren't item slots like 3.5 had.
You still have your stuff.
Psycho, the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Ooh.
The horn has 2 charges. When you use an action to blow it, one creature of your choice flare. For the creatures within 600 feet and not death. No other creature hears the sound coming from the horn. It gains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
Sorry, can you say that all again?
You wrote it in mine.
You're an asshole. You can blow the horn for 1 charge. One person within 600 feet that's not deaf can hear it. You get back 1d4 charges at dawn.
It has how many charges to begin with?
4.
Okay.
Only
You
one
cut out
person?
Yeah, one person will hear it.
One person 600 feet.
So basically, if you go scouting ahead or somebody else goes scouting ahead, you can blow the horn and they can hear you. And only they can hear you, so it doesn't alert anyone else.
Not everybody.
Right.
Night.
While they're all doing this, can I go to just the basic weapon armor shop to see if they have hide armor?
Tony, boots of false track.
Oh, nice.
While wearing these boots, you can choose to have them leave tracks like those of another kind of humanoid of your size.
Yep.
Seemed like a good rogue item.
Yep.
Toby, the bead of nourishment, that small little pearl you were given.
So the soft marble.
Yes, it's called a bead of nourishment. The spongy, flavorless, gelatinous bead dissolves on your tongue and provides as much nourishment as 1 day of rations.
Okay.
And then it's gone.
So it's 1 day of ration and that's it?
It's a bunch. These are a bunch of common
Magic items.
supposed to just be stupid fun things that the guild gave you as a sign-on bonus.
So what
Yeah.
was it called?
It's called the bead of nourishment.
Is that what mine
Yeah, those are common magic items. They release those in Xanathars. They basically are just gimmick items.
Okay, yeah, 10 HP thing.
It's not a useless shrub. It makes a fucking creature.
It makes you a tiny plane.
It makes a fucking creature still that can do something.
It doesn't do nothing. I was already reading the stats. It don't do shit. Oh, I'm sorry. It has its little.
Then fucking give it
1d4
back.
attack. No,
Go take it back to Grandma.
No,
He'll love
it's
this
my
fucking.
pet.
Then shut the fuck up.
no, I gotta wait a month for it to grow though.
Basher! I sent you your packs.
Got it. Thank you.
Also, everyone else decided to spend the time, and Psycho finally fucking pointed out that you guys can also do what you just did for your magic items on those other items that I gave you at the beginning.
Oh, I know. I've known that, but Basher's not. Again, I've got intelligence of 4.
Yeah, but now all of us are doing it at the same time.
What I'm saying is, it was just going out to the group that they can do that.
Good, thank you. Because I've known that for the last couple. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
But Basher is in his knapsack, and out of sight, out of mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Basher's like,
every day waiting for you guys to fucking ask what it does.
Yeah.
I thought about it a couple of times. Well, you know what? I've had it in my backpack, and Basher's not very bright, so he probably forgot about it. And
By the
for
way, I
anyone
love
that
your
wants-
shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, Michelle got it for me for Christmas, I think.
Fucking
I
great
try to
shirt.
wear it
I
on
love that
Saturday
show.
nights.
I have the
Oh yeah,
box set.
I've been thinking about getting that. I've got a
I
calendar.
mean, it's not really a box set; it's a DVD. So
Yeah.
it wasn't very long. It's like a couple of DVDs.
It's one season, 20 episodes or so, or 22 episodes, or
That's not the right
Fucking
thing.
love that show.
yeah. I've got a D&D calendar out in the garage out in Manland.
Nice.
I love it.
Oh, because the way I had them stacked, I moved them when I closed
In
it.
fact, the way I've been playing Basher, if you watch the old G.I. Joe cartoon from the 80s,
Yeah.
I'm kind of basing them on Bazooka from there.
Mm-hmm. I noticed.
Well, thank you.
80, when I was growing up, 80s cartoons were like my favorites.
What's that?
When I was growing up, 80s cartoons were my favorites.
Oh yeah. That's I buy podcasts about GI Joe and
Okay, cool.
yeah, and that's one thing we recently talked about is that in the comic book or the cartoon he comes across a lot more stupid than he does in the comic book.
Yeah.
But
All right.
They
So,
were real though. Okay.
Yeah, cookies.
having seen how Basher's been getting played, because all of these items were picked out session 0. Having
Right.
seen how Basher's been getting played, I'm terrified of what's going to happen with this. The stick that you were given that was in a crooked, jagged
No,
half
that you're
is the Wand of Scowls.
so once someone mentions that, we ought to sit for an hour and look at this, and I see pulling things out, I'm like, wait a minute. I go and pull that out of my backpack.
Yeah. That's
You
pretty
got
much
the
what's happening.
stick.
That's what's happening now is everyone's focusing on their new items they got. And Boys goes, wait a minute, guys. Why the fuck didn't we do this with our other items? And everyone pulls their down and sits down in a circle doing it.
So I've got both my new battle axe, Helga 2, and my stick.
You like the axe?
Yes. Yes, I was just looking at that.
So, the Wand of Scowls. The one has
Wand
three
is-
charges. Scowls. SCOWLS. One has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use one of its charges as an action. Target a humanoid within 30 feet. DC 10 charisma save or be forced to scowl for 1 minute.
Great.
This one regains all of its charges at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, it transforms into a wand of smiles.
Which does the opposite.
Yep.
Obviously.
Hey, you get
And then that one has the same thing, that if you expend all of its charges and roll the 1 on a 20,
Yeah.
it
It's
becomes
exactly
back the Wand of Scowls.
for the smiles, just a smile and all the same effects. So yeah.
And then it also will flip back in the same fucking
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
circumstances.
Yeah. I love it.
It's stupid.
Fucking love it.
I'm gonna
So
pet
yeah,
my
you're
back.
instantly filled with the knowledge of how your items work, everybody.
Yep.
Well, after an hour, rather.
Yep.
Hope you all like them. I spent a lot of time trying to pick out items for everyone that I thought their characters would like.
Yep.
For the common ones. So,
I Helga 2. I'm going to strap it to my back also.
That
So,
mold axe.
I'm going to head to the shop real quick while you all are looking over your magic items because he's already done that with his. He just
Yep.
fucking overview he was doing that.
I did too. I started as hard as I could. Like 3 times I studied my pod.
Right, so you make your way.
I mean, Mike,
That's
you
what
have
I
one of the
noticed.
cooler ones, honestly.
I do?
Yeah.
For my starting one or the second, the first
Yeah,
one I got at the present
Your
order?
starting one, it's one of the cooler common magic items.
Fucking told you. He
Yeah, I
was
thought
bitching
it was
about it.
pretty cool.
He was bitching about it right
Well, it doesn't do nothing special. All it does is make a little shrub, but it's still pretty cool.
No, he told you what it does, right?
Yeah. All it does is make the little awakened shrub.
Yeah, it makes an awakened shrub. You get a little fucking plant buddy.
Exactly. And it
That's
sounds
fucking cool.
You're getting a little fucking plant by the druid. Fuck you saying it's useless.
It's not
I didn't say it was useful. I didn't say it was useful. I said it was cool.
right. It's
He's been
cool.
bitching
It's just
about
not useful. I'm not
Cool as
bitching.
fuck.
Go to the counter, you go to the blacksmith, they laugh at you. Say you're looking for hide. I don't know why the fuck you came to a metal worker.
I was just going for it.
And they say, yeah, you're going to want the leather worker / tanner that's down the roadways. And they bring you that way.
That's probably where I would have gone.
You asked me for a smither or a sword maker.
A weapons and armor dealer
Which
to get hide armor.
weapon and armor, and hide is 2 different things. 3 different things, technically.
No,
Hey!
hide armor is armor. To me, armor.
So they direct you to a leather worker. Who tells you he will sell you a set of hide armor for $1 million.
$1 million, huh?
Yes.
Ha.
Yeah, I'm just really. You see, you go in there, it's a door behind the counter. Yeah, I'm just really hoping someday will take me up on that. I can just fucking retire young. Ripe age of 250 years to retire, right?
Oh, yeah. At least you get to be 200 years old.
What do you live to 10?
Like 65.
So, you want to know what you actually want to buy it though?
Yes.
You're not going to spend $1 million gold on it?
No.
Can I talk about 500,000?
Can I trade you my armor with black gold for the higher armor?
What do you want?
Leather. It's same price.
So, used leather, 5 gold.
Yep.
Well, 6. We'll want to do.
Deal.
Alright.
Because I think that's probably the best armor I can wear as a druid, right? Hide, because I can't wear. Tony, I can't wear metal or shit, right? It has to all be
No.
natural armor, so as to
Mechanically, unless the DM waives the rule, you can't wear metal armor.
It says in the druid's description they will not wear
Right.
metal, yeah. I think the only thing that doesn't count for is the weapons.
Yep. You can use metal weapons, just can't wear metal armor. It's a stupid rule, but it's been there since fucking druids were introduced in 2nd edition.
So you're,
It's always been a fucking rule, no matter how dumb it's been.
I was going to say, if there's anything more than 2, you're wasting your time.
Right. But
So your AC goes up by 1.
but it's the best I can have. It's better.
Right, but if you have a dex modifier of 3 or more,
It's not.
you're better off going 11.
Right. Because
Because the trade-off's not worth it.
right.
I'm working on a list of new materials for armor and weapons, and I'll send to Snook to see if he'll approve it, and then you might be able to buy weird fucking material like bone armor or shit like that that you can use as a druid.
Well, that would be helpful because that would mean that the strongest I can get, depending on what my dex is leather or armor or hide. And
Yeah, I know. I always thought it was a dumb rule, but yeah, it's a rule.
It makes sense why, but it just doesn't really always work.
Correct. Especially if you reflavor the class and you're not playing a druid, you're just using the class for its mechanics.
Right.
Then you have to make up a reason why you won't wear metal armor.
Does it?
I'll just stick with the roll. It's just easier.
But does it
Yeah.
come immediately or does it come back at dawn?
But if Snook likes the list I send him, you might start seeing fucking, weird types of hide armor that count as other stuff, or bone armor, or magical wood armor.
Some type of custom armor.
Yeah, you might start seeing that in shops.
Be back again in a little
Hello.
bit. Hopefully
Poppy
I don't.
reappears.
I'll be back one last time.
Hey, Tony, do you know off the top of your head which book has the encounters by regions in it? Josh showed it to me last week. I just don't remember what book it was in.
Xanathars, I'm pretty sure.
Alexis?
I'm pretty sure it's in the back of Xanathars. Xanathars added a bunch of tables and shit like that because it's Xanathar's guide to everything.
Again, goddammit!
Doing great right now, Steven. You're doing
When I went to pull out the
fantastic.
book earlier to find Dad's magic item, I had my DMG and my Xanthars guide sitting on my table. I closed Xanthars and I flipped the books in a weird way that put the DMG on top. So I opened it to the right page, but couldn't fucking find his magic item. I was getting frustrated. Then realized I had the DMG. I went to pick up my Xanthars guide again and picked up the fucking DMG again. Names. Lots of names. Nope. Xanthar's got a bunch of names. Alright.
That's it. Then it might be in the DMG.
Chart I want to look at. Alright, so. You guys are headed to Portside.
Yeah.
You guys have any other business, anything you want to do before you leave on your quest?
Nope.
What happens if the guys on the face you would actually see like the people control? I remember it was like
Are we walking there or are we taking a carriage?
like actually
We haven't decided yet. We're still playing with our magic items.
Very well.
Is it carriage crossed? I'm assuming a lot, but I don't know.
Because if we want, we could try to find a group of merchants, maybe do bodyguard work to Portside. That way, we're working while we're traveling.
Not a bad idea unless they're going to slow us down. They're kind of already behind.
So if they have carts, they may be going faster.
Possible.
Maybe a
Not
win-win.
guaranteed. Depends on if they have other stops that you can make. But yes, it's a good idea.
For once, Shipper has a point.
Damn! That shade, though!
That's a lot of shit.
Did you hear that, Tony?
Uh-uh.
Tony goes, for once, Shipper has a good point.
Fucking cold, man.
You better watch yourself, boy.
Fucking cold.
Who has a good point?
Shipper.
Apparently, I have a good point because we're already a week behind.
Yeah, exactly.
But for once, I have a good point. Because I'm not going to see other people for doing
Once
stupid
I
shit.
win.
Fucking stone cold, man.
Love it. Fucking love it. All right. So what do you guys decide?
Honestly, but it's gonna take the same amount of time to get to Portside, whether we're working on the way or not. Then I'm probably gonna go with working on the way because that'll be extra money and doing the same amount
Tell
of
me
time.
you can talk to your group. I don't care. I'll make the decision.
So let's see if we can find some merchants that are heading that way anyways and taking the most direct route.
Yes.
Everyone down with that?
I'm with it.
We can.
All right. So we go to the merchant's quarter to see if we can find anyone.
All right. We head to the area with the most shops. High or low? Boys.
Boys.
Hi.
High or low?
Hi.
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 You find 3 total groups that are getting ready to leave. That say they would love an escort.
Any of them heading to Portside?
One of them is heading up to the village.
Not where we're going.
One is headed to Portside, but they need to stop in Chillstrand, which is going to put you 4 weeks out of way.
Nope.
And one is headed to Sungrade.
Is that on the way?
Sunshield?
Sungrade.
Where's
Sungrade.
Sungrade?
It should be.
Oh, Sungrade. No.
Not, but hold on.
Alright.
Give you guys. Hold
Then
on.
we're not working on the way.
Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
One is
The proper map.
Don't put it there.
Yeah.
one is northeast or northwest. The other one's north by northwest. And the other one's northeast.
On there, so I'm
You
not.
just need to go straight east.
Yeah. What about you again?
Where are we currently on?
You are currently in Dunburgon.
on the map?
You're in Dunburgon.
And it is on this map?
On both maps, you guys have
And-
it.
But we are going to Sunguard.
The most direct
Huh?
way.
You said we're going to
One of
Sunguard, right?
one of you guys is going to Sungrade.
Hey guys, there's a port right above Sunguard if we head up there.
All right.
We
Sounds like
gotta
a good
go
direction then.
around and down. Instead of going,
If we go to Sun,
we have to go up, then around, then across.
well, we just have to go straight across once we go up, but we have to go to a port anyways. We're getting paid to go to the port. I mean, if you guys want to do the traveling,
If we can find people that are going this direct route,
You haven't made that, have you?
We're already behind in terms of time.
so do you guys want to take a direct route to Portside, hop on a boat and go? Or do you
Yeah.
want to take these guys up to Sungrade, get paid to take them up there, hop on the port that's right next to Sungrade and go?
The getting
Well,
paid.
the problem is we won't just be going. We'll be going, but the direction we'll have to go is going to be south. We'll have to go around the continent and then over once we get on the boat.
Aren't we
It's
like
going to be a longer trip.
7 days behind already?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's just better to head straight there and not look for somebody to guard.
Yes. The bodyguard thing
yes,
was the side thing.
it's a good idea if they were if there was the direction we needed to go, but that's going to put us even further behind.
Right.
So let's not get put further behind.
You guys want to see if we can buy like a cart that we can all ride on and see if we can make this trip a little bit quicker?
I was going to look at renting horses. Cart wouldn't be bad, but horses by themselves would be quicker.
Is there a stable in town?
Yes.
Head to the stables.
Let's go check out the stable real quick.
Yes.
Would we just be able to buy horses, or would we have to go to the field?
No. If we,
Like,
Yeah, but
roll right first, please.
they kick you off.
Well, they're tamed. They shouldn't just try to kick you off and just try to capture a wild horse. Like they're trained to be ridden by people, or to pull carriages or whatever else.
Right, so there's a stables on 4 different areas. You guys decided you're heading straight to port side?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Right, so the closest one would be straight out. The Chipmunk is dropping exit that takes you towards Sunshield.
All right, we'll head that way then. Do we have spilled soda?
Yes.
No!
He's lying.
Ugh.
You have what?
No spill.
My buddy told me he didn't bring me a freaking
Steven, hurry! It's going towards stuff.
So you bet on the one that's closed. Good idea, Toby. That's that A+ thinking that doesn't get you guys to the messes.
And good thing
Doesn't get us to the
because
messes, huh?
How
many times have we been
while
yelled
trying
at?
to take off the cap.
So many. So many, I think we've all lost count. Alright. So you guys go to the stables. Where you find a young elven male tending to the horses.
Hello, we're looking to rent a few horses for a trip to Portside.
Alright, how many? How long will you have them back? Do you have feed for them?
We'll need feed.
You'll need feed, you said?
What was that, Poppy?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll need feed for them, and we need 6.
6.
It's a trip to Portside. We'll be grabbing a boat when we get there, so we'll be leaving them there.
Alright. So 6 horses. Travel all the way to Portside.
Mm-hmm.
Food for a month.
While he's
Let me see what I have in stock.
Fantastic.
let's see, while he's doing that, do I see the horses?
Do you see the horses? You
Yes.
see several different types of animals. There are horses here as well.
Okay, I go there crazily petting everything.
Someone initially stops you before they realize that you're just a druid and lets you go about petting the animals. But
Oh, it's just a druid again. Damn druid was petting the animals.
Animals for a long time.
there is a dwarf holding a large hammer following you around as you're petting the horses.
Don't worry, keep an eye on her.
He doesn't say anything to you. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of follows you around. trying to find the notes in here somewhere. Mail to other animals. Big goods, trap harnesses, and drawn vehicles. Per day.
Horse in the horse face.
I don't think that's your words.
Chart for just renting horses.
Hmm?
I was looking to see if there was a chart for renting horses.
Let me look and see if it's in one of the books.
Buying mounts. Feed per day, 5 times 6 times 30 days. Ouch. Oh,
Is there a dog?
Yes.
Okay, I finally find a dog, and I just sit next to the dog.
It walks over to you, licks your face, and just sits down in front of you, just staring at you.
I stare right back.
All right. $10 gold for that.
Oh,
This is all the buying stuff.
Yeah, there's no prices for renting apparently in the books. It's something I've always just kind of hand waved. The way I've always run it is you always charge a deposit. That way, they get paid if their horse gets taken or dead.
All right, so for the feed for a month for 6 horses, 12 gold.
All right.
Another 60 gold horses. You'll get half of that back when I get my horses back.
All right.
I guess I'll send one of my idiots with you to bring my horses back so they're not left there.
All right.
I'm low on horses at the moment.
How much to buy a horse?
How much to buy a horse? I could sell you one of my riding horses for 80 gold.
I don't know what the rest of you. I'm buying a horse.
Yeah, I would like to buy a horse too.
I'm assuming you want the saddle and all that, right?
Yeah, the saddle, the tack, feed
Saddle
for a month for one horse.
Feed for a month.
good for a horse.
Gold.
I think we should split one.
85 gold, month of food, saddle, everything you need to set it up.
Done.
All right.
I put down 85 gold.
Why are you not doing something?
We should split it because we're two small freaking races. We can probably fit on one.
5 horses.
Oh, and I want to buy a dog, by the way.
Yeah, if you're small, you can buy a riding dog.
Is a dog for sale that I'm sitting next to?
How much?
That's my fucking dog, yo.
So should
You
I
have
buy
a dog for sale?
No, they're not a pet store.
I want a dog. I miss my dog.
Poppy and I are gonna split money on a horse because I think we'll both fit on a horse.
Your dog is very.
What are you?
I'm a
boys?
dwarf. She's a gnome.
You're medium size still, sir. You are not small size. You are medium size.
Maybe she can sit on the freaking basher's shoulders while she's riding the horse.
He said 10 gold to rent the horse, 20 gold to rent the horse. You 20 back when you come back. Plus the food for a month. He didn't give you each total. He didn't give you total for each horse. He gave you the total for all 6 horses. So I'm gonna have to readjust once I figure out who's all paying. Did you dish out the money for the gems?
Yes.
Okay.
That was. Let me get it again because I already added it into my total.
how much was it?
I don't know in here.
How many people did we have again? Not just
Total?
today, but normal. Normal.
10. Is it 10? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7,
Get horses.
8, 9, 10. Yeah.
everybody 10.
Yeah, 10.
10. That was 30 gold each out of the gems.
So everyone got 30 gold from the gems.
Mm-hmm.
So who's all buying a horse to keep these?
I'm buying a horse.
So 3.
You don't have enough gold. to
Who's
buy
got
one.
your-
I don't have enough gold to buy a horse.
How much was it to rent?
Rent, I gave you guys the total price. I've got to go back through and calculate the rental once everyone's told me who's buying the horse.
Well, it depends how much the rental is. Because I've got limited gold, so.
What, Dad?
Depends on how much the rental is.
Yeah.
So I'm on
No, so I'm
limited,
trying
like in real life, I'm on a limited budget.
it's, he said 10 gold, the horse, or you get time back, you bring the horse back. You need feed for a month, so that is 5 copper a day, 30 days, 150 copper. So he tells you 11 gold to rent the horse, so you get 5 back, and you bring the horse back.
I'm going to rent the horse.
So
These are writing
he's gonna send.
I'm gonna rent a horse. I don't have money.
We get a saddle.
If I
You
take your
settle the food, keep in mind you have to continue to buy food for it.
It's 11 gold for a horse, right?
What?
11 gold to rent a horse?
Yes.
That's with the month's feed.
5 of it being returned when you bring the horse, when the horse is returned.
What would it be amount?
What?
That's with the horses being returned.
Yeah, I can send the horse back.
Okay.
Right. So those of you that bought it, make sure to add your riding horse to your mounts list somewhere.
Yep.
It is a speed of 60 feet. Does anyone want the stats on it?
I have the stats on the riding horse. I'm good.
Boys?
Zach riding
Name on the horses. Who bought a
horse 60 feet.
Yep.
Who bought a horse?
I did. So 20.
You rented a horse, yes?
No, who bought a horse?
15, armor class 10, and it can make a host attack 2d4 plus 3 damage plus 5.
Can I name your horse?
What?
What are the odds?
Can I name your horse?
No?
I'm gonna name his horse.
Okay, I'll be naming my own horse, thank you.
That's my freaking character, so I'm not going to name that.
What are we gonna name?
You gambled and you lost, good sir.
It would have been worth it.
Michael wanted me to roll the stats for his horse instead of keeping what it had.
Does this horse have a name that I am buying?
If you want to give it one,
You're buying, I'd be a bit of a dick to assign it a name.
Not after he had one already.
No. The ones that are for sale don't get names. And then I get attached. Like to my dog that someone wants to buy.
I'll be right back.
So who's a horse?
Sorry, what was that, sir?
What's your dog's name?
Bone.
And again, I'm just being a dick.
I know. I found him when he was a little pup, sitting in front of a skeleton, just holding its fucking leg. It was really
Good
cool.
name.
What, puppy?
Where did you find him?
Where did I find him?
Yeah, I want a dog.
I found him under the city in the sewers.
Okay, I'll go look in the sewers.
Oh, Jesus.
You can find, there's a pet store in town. You could probably buy a dog, ma'am.
I like animals who need help.
Okay. You realize one's in a pet store probably could use an owner of whatever. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Have a great day.
You as well.
Bye, animals. Invite you.
He turns and walks away. God, those guys are gonna be pissed when they get back around that sold their horses. Nothing. And he walks away.
Oh, there are horses now.
I did not buy.
You've got nothing to worry about.
My horse's name, Sanabi. Stolen. Got
The only reason I didn't buy it is because I can't afford it. I can't afford it.
it. You want a horse? You pay me back. I'll buy you a horse.
I already got
You sure you don't want to buy one? You
it.
always
Already
have
done
one?
now. I don't need to take care of a horse.
You don't buy it. You don't enjoy your horse.
I said I already rented one and I already left that out.
All right. And with that, you guys start riding down the road, and shifter flickers and disappears.
He's got to leave.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go help my buddy move.
See ya.
Help his buddy move.
Look,
Red. Is this horse still with us?
don't you touch my horse.
Okay,
No.
well, you can come back.
Right along. Cool.
Whoa.
The horse continues running down the road without him.
Horse, please.
You're disappeared. You can't say that.
We get his horse.
Yeah, we get this horse thing with us.
It looks around confused for a moment as its rider has just disappeared. Well, you want something anymore?
Okay.
All right. My party is dwindling quickly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight might be a good mistake.
Where did you get that?
If we wanted to end combat, that's pretty certain.
The faithful
All right.
one.
And my horse has a name.
What was that, Alfred?
My horse has a name.
Good. What does it say?
Nevaeketh.
Nice.
Elven for Darkwind.
Nice.
He's gonna have a name too.
I named mine Hooves.
I'm not surprised. I've seen how you name your dinosaurs.
Well, my character is straight to the point. It has hooves.
It also has a mane. And a tail. And ears.
What are you gonna call the
Teeth.
next one?
But if all you're worried about is the hooves, that's fine. You do you. It's your horse.
My Giga Egg's gonna hatch at like 2 a.m., so I gotta take it in and hatch it tomorrow.
If you want to leave it out, Psycho, I'm probably going to be on for a bit after we get off, because I'm off tomorrow. I'll pick it up before I get off, that way you can get a little further into the hatch.
I'm gonna be up probably past midnight, so I'll probably be on within like an hour of it hatching, so I'll probably pick it up there.
Alright, just thought I'd offer.
I thank you for it.
Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out how to proceed at this point, because I wasn't aware when I planned tonight that this many people were going to be gone. I had a lot of people at the end and tell me that they weren't going to be here for the whole game right after they got here, so
Oh.
yeah. So I'm calculating how the rest of this is going to go.
If you want to continue on, we'll continue on. If you want to, cut it short for this week, we can cut it short.
5 people.
Okay, so
Boys,
point though. Okay.
What was that, Pump?
We have horses. Are they gonna have horses?
No, because they didn't
No.
buy her. That's going to be their problem. That's also another thing I'm worried about is now, if you guys don't, which you're probably not going to because it's a month land travel, if you guys don't make it to Sunshield, or Portside rather, the other half of the party is not going to have a mount.
Yeah.
Then makes spending this money wasted.
Well, let's get going, and hopefully we get there within this game. That way, by the time they get back, we're there.
Well, the other option is if we cut it short, we'll still be in town. They can buy horses. Or rent.
Yeah.
We could do that, yeah.
So either way works if we're sure that we'll get there today. If not, then
Out of game,
wherever we get.
yeah, out of game, it's a month's travel from where you're at to the port side.
How many
Mhm.
months?
1 month.
Oh, 1 month.
So it would require me saying, "Fuck it, you guys get 0 encounters and just make it there."
Which is no fun.
Yeah, which then defeats the purpose of there being a time frame to reach another city.
Correct.
Otherwise, I could have just headed an hour away and called it a day.
Yep.
We understand if you cut it short. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just kind of torn because I've had no D&D this week, and my Sunday game also fell apart. So
Yeah, our weekday game died this week.
yeah, well, my Sunday game is done. So
Oh shit.
yeah, so I'm back down to 2 games a week, and one of them didn't happen this week. So
And you don't want to absolutely.
I'm mildly frustrated currently, but I understand shit happens.
It'll be funny with them going on without horses.
No, well, because then we're not gonna get anywhere as fast as you're planning to.
Yeah, like I said, yes, I would laugh, but it would be it would make all of the money you guys just spent wasted. Because
Especially for the people that rented horses. Those that bought them, we have them. This is all done.
yeah,
The people that rented horses just threw out fucking money for nothing.
yeah, they're just out 6 gold now and nothing to show for it. So yes, you get
Okay.
that. So welcome back, Basher. Trying to figure out what-
Weird, and we have his horse.
We've dropped down
Me
to
too.
5 of my 10 players, so I'm trying to figure out what to do at this point because Michael had to leave. So I catch you up. My conundrum is you all just spent money on horses, and unless I make it a completely boring trip and say, "Hey, you guys do a month's travel tonight," the rest of you are going to appear without horses to ride or mounts to buy, which then just wastes all the money you guys just spent.
Mm-hmm.
Or we call the game now, an hour and a half early, and just pick back up with you guys in the edge of the city next week. I'm just trying to decide which of those 2 options I hate the least.
Yeah.
'Cause
Which
I am
which
not-
is the worst?
yeah, I'm not
Which is
happy
the worst
with
of the bad decisions?
that. Yeah. But
Whichever you feel, son.
What time of the day is it?
Morning.
you guys had breakfast and spent 2 hours focusing on your items?
Can I go to the pet store?
Huh?
Can I go to the pet store?
If you can convince your group that was in a hurry to leave to go to a pet store.
Can we go to a pet store?
Will you take long?
No. He can watch me.
Fine.
I'm sticking with the horses.
Come on me.
I'm a character. My character's
Don't
What's the
get
word?
lost.
I'm sure you won't get lost. There's no amount of trouble that you can get into just walk to a pet store that the others haven't already caused.
Hold my beer.
I trust her more than anyone else.
Puppy's going shopping, so we'll do that. Alright, so Puppy, you're directed back into town. They direct you to a pet store ran by a young female gnome with a mechanical arm.
Oh. Do you have any dogs?
I've got lots of dogs. You want real dogs, dead dogs, fake dogs, robot dogs?
A real dog.
Real fake dogs.
That looks like my dog.
No,
I don't know what you are. Looks like I'm not psychic anymore. At all. Am I psychic? No.
Wait, I think it was 6.
Wait. No. Yeah, I'm not psychic anymore, or at all. But I'll tell
I
you.
don't know where it is, though. I know.
What does your dog look like? I can make you a dog that looks like your dog. Bonus of it may not die right away.
Not what?
The
I can make you a dog that looks like your dog, and it might not die right away.
Okay, wait.
Did they say the word dog 20 times in a sentence that actually makes sense?
Yes. Because it's a gnome. And in my brain, gnomes are energetic little spitfires.
I'll
That's
send
adorable.
you a picture.
Noella's character portrait with her dog is adorable.
That one.
I can make you one just like that.
How long does it take?
Do you want it to do anything extra or just be a dog?
What do you mean by extra?
I can make one whose stomach is like a bag of holding, and it can just eat people whole.
Yeah.
What about the mouth? Stomach is like that, but what
How long would that take?
That's a lot of magic. I could probably have it ready in about 3 weeks.
Just make a regular dog. How long would that take?
That'll take me about 2 hours.
Sure, we have 2 hours.
All right.
What?
You guys are in a hurry to leave on this super important mission you guys are super behind on. She was told to be quick. She went in and said, oh yeah, we've got 2 hours. And both Basher and Alfred just came over, what the fuck is wrong with you? But they're not there to stop her, so shit happens.
I need another drink.
So
Yeah, we're in a hurry. We'll wait for your magic dog to appear.
Now it comes out to, does she have the money to actually pay for the fucking thing?
Oh yeah, how much is it?
8 gold,
Okay.
12 if you want to not have to eat or drink.
That's what?
13
don't want to eat
if you want to also not have to poop. 15 if you wanted to make really big poops that you can throw at people.
You have. That's me.
Gold?
You have 4 gold. That's on you.
That's just a regular dog. I'll feed it.
Sure? You sure you don't want the one that you can throw the poops of?
No, I don't want it to poop.
Okay, fine. All right. So, what did I say? 20 gold? I forgot. How much gold did I tell you?
It was all flame.
8.
Okay. 8 gold, please.
Okay.
Twice as much up front, half on when the job's done.
Half up front, half when the other half when it's done.
She said twice. She said twice as much up front and half when the job is done.
There you go.
So 16 and then
How
4.
much do you give her?
Just 8 gold. You said 8 gold.
She takes it and laughs and walks away. It was worth a shot. All right, I'll be out in a couple hours. And she disappears down a trapdoor that was behind the counter.
I just look around.
All right. There's a few dogs in well-made crates, some rabbits, a couple lizards, an owl.
Is there anybody next to me?
No, it's empty.
Oh. I was gonna say, is this a dog that makes giant poops? Guess I'll never know.
So what's everyone else doing?
Waiting.
Are we on the edge of town? Or are we
Waiting.
So,
82 hours.
It's or mountains,
Parts trees, mostly open grasslands.
mostly open.
I'm the dog.
Every so often, I look at the sun, kind of judge the time.
I'm gonna try to find
Roll of wisdom
pet
or survival, Dad.
work animals. Like,
Well, not directly at the sun, but in that area.
Roll survival.
well, first minute. Hopefully this goes. So
You look around, you kind of search around for a bit, and you find a little gopher. Yeah, little rodent.
Oh, bro.
So that's 15.
And you start to approach it, your owl screeches and swoops up and flies off with it.
Luna, come back here.
You're looking at it and you realize about an hour has passed since Poppy left.
Luna, come back here.
We'll look right, Alfred. How long are we waiting on Poppy? Thought we
As
were in a
long as
hurry.
it takes. We do.
Okay.
I mean, somebody can head to the pet shop and find her.
Hi.
I'm going to start walking down the street towards the pet shop.
All right. Doesn't take you long to find if you're actually looking for it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for it.
You go in, you find Poppy, just, I'm assuming, still staring at the different cages, Poppy?
Yes.
You go
And
in.
then I find this dog. I think this dog has giant poops that we can throw at people. Would you like to buy one?
I don't need a dog. I'm not hungry. Are you ready to go? We're waiting on you.
Waiting for my dog. I bought a dog. I'm gonna name it Luna Jr.
How long is it going to be for your dog?
How long has passed?
About an hour.
1 more hour.
We're in a hurry. You're waiting for a dog? Is this a magic dog that can eat our enemies?
No,
Then why are we waiting hours for dog? For a
it's my
dog?
best friend.
You
my
haven't
best
met the dog yet. How can you be your best friend? I
Because
don't
it looks like
understand
my
that.
old dog.
What's that?
It looks like my old dog.
Okay,
But
doesn't
just
mean
because it looks like your old dog doesn't make it your old dog. I'm confused.
I miss my old dog. So I made a dog. This lady helped me.
I'm going to
She's
turn and
a-
walk out. As she's talking, I'm going to turn and walk out the store. And people say I'm slow. I'm going to walk back down and find Alfred. She-
So, later, Master comes walking down the road.
I guess
scratching
you
my
don't have
head.
Poppy with you.
She's waiting for a magic dog that looks like her old dog. That's her
How
best
much
friend.
longer do we have to wait?
Another hour.
Well, at least it's not a day. Fine, whatever. We can move on. We'll still get our 8 hours travel for the day.
I'm
We'll
going to
just
pull my
have to push a little.
I'm going to pull Helga 2 off my back and look at the sword or the battle axe.
So what does that do? I mean, besides hit people.
It causes fire. It causes fire to them,
Oh, fantastic.
and if I miss, it still hits them.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Strap it back to my back, and then pull my wand out and point it at Alfric, and this makes people scowl and cast it at Alfric.
I'll allow it. So it's a charisma save, right?
Huh?
What's that, Steve?
Charisma save, right?
Yeah.
13.
I believe it was a DC 10. Let me double check.
You know, the thing didn't say.
It's a 10. It's a 10. He told you that when he told you the stats originally.
Oh, did he? I was looking it up and missed it.
All right, so you feel your face start to contour, and then you kind of brush it off.
It's almost what?
I'll play with it later. I'll put it back in my bag.
DC 10 charisma save, Basher.
I'm notating that as we speak.
Perfect. And also note down one of the 4 charges.
So it was 3.
So 3? Yeah.
3.
Sorry, one of your 3 charges. Anyone else doing anything?
Nope.
Waiting.
Just sharpening my sword.
It's not going to be a problem. Yes, it'll put us a little behind, but we can still get our 8 hours travel for the day. Might get a little dark, and those of you that can't see in the dark might have an issue with that.
I can't see in the dark.
Yeah, I know that. I think you're the only one here that can't.
Yeah.
What's Toby's character's name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia, can you see in the dock?
Yes, I do have dark vision.
All right, yeah, it's just out of everyone that still hasn't poofed away, Basher's the only one that can't see in the dock. All right, then.
Of course.
We'll have to guide you.
I've got torches.
I mean, or light a torch.
So another hour and a half passes, Poppy. And she comes up holding a small little bundle. Good, you're still here. Yes. It's successful. I made you a dog. And it's completely, perfectly normal. Here you go.
Thank you. Can I have one more question before I leave?
Yes.
Is that the dog? Is that the dog that you said has giant poops that can throw at people?
No, that's just a regular dog. I don't keep my inventions up here.
Okay.
He makes big poop. He's an asshole that I gotta clean up after. But that's not the ones I meant.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Good luck with your dog. And she disappeared down the trapdoor.
I have a feeling that it's not actually.
And I run with my dog.
You notice it's much heavier than you would expect a puppy of that size to be.
Well, I hold a dog then.
Yeah, just for the record, that whole conversation makes me worried.
Good.
It should.
So,
It's a gnomish invention. It should make you worried.
So after about an hour and 40 minutes after Basher got back, Poppy comes running down the street holding a bundle.
Ready to go now, Poppy.
I got a dog. I told you I was going to go to the pet shop.
I didn't think a trip to the pet shop would take almost 3 hours.
Well, this dog is the same as my old dog, so it took 2 hours. Probably more. And then there was a dog that he could make that has giant poops and he can throw at people.
I mean,
But
if
that's
one
too
was
long.
so uncouth as to want to pick up dog shit and sling it at people, I guess that would be fine.
My dog doesn't do that. Let's go.
All right. Next time when I say make it quick, that means make it quick.
I thought 2 hours was quick.
Well, no, now we'll probably be having to travel in the dark, which isn't a problem for most of us because we have dark vision. But one of our party members does not.
I said I'd raise my hand.
Well, let's get going then.
All right. Wonderful.
I just will travel for what time we have.
Okay, so you guys take off down the road.
Yep.
Yep.
Double speed. Mounted, so that'll Alright.
have you looked at your dog yet?
Why?
Specifically ask to look at your dog. That's all I'm going to say.
Can I look at my dog?
Yeah.
Huh?
You look at your dog, it is an almost exact replica of what you described to the lady. You notice, in looking closely at it, its eyes are metallic, have a very odd shine to them. Red, as opposed to whatever color your dog's eyes were. And all of its teeth are sharp, and there is 2 rows of teeth.
Ooh.
Is that
Luna 2.0.
dog alive? Or is it
As
mechanical?
a fully normal dog.
That would be a roll of a sort.
Be a what?
That would be a roll of some sort. Perception? Or investigation?
I think
Well, which one is it?
Whichever
Wait, who's rolling? Am I or she?
if she's the one looking at her dog, or are you the one trying to figure that out?
Were you the one trying to figure it out? Okay, we rolled in.
Okay.
We're good. I want a real dog.
Nat 20.
It is not a real dog. It is a very close replica to one. You're looking at it, it moves, it barks, it acts as close to a real dog as you've ever seen. It looks more real than some dogs you've seen. But you listen real closely and you can hear it ticking inside of it.
And just to let you know, Poppy, it doesn't really matter what he rolled. It's still going to be a mechanical dog. It's just if he could tell if it was or not.
To say that dog ain't alive, that is a robot dog.
It's okay. I still love the dog. And then it barks at boys.
As you're staring at it, it starts barking at you constantly and loud and yippee.
He knows that I keep barking forever while you're around us now, right?
It's not gonna bark forever.
We're boys. You made it bark at boys. It's gonna keep barking at us until you tell it to stop.
Okay, I told it to stop.
It stops on a dime as soon as you say to stop.
I just wanted to bark at you.
It starts barking again.
It stops. It stops. It's back. Back put away.
Alright, curls up and falls off.
I think it's still a dog. I don't care what you think, boys.
I'm gonna look over. Is that dog going to be a problem?
No.
What's the saying with the duck?
Huh?
It looks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, and it walks like a duck.
It still might not be a duck.
So wait,
I'm not saying it's not a dog. I'm just saying it's not a living dog.
No one asks
Mechanical, undead, living. What's it matter if it acts like a dog and it makes her happy?
I'm not saying I'm unhappy. I'm not saying this
In a
or that. I'm
different
just
generation.
pointing out that it's a construct dog.
It barks
All
at
right.
boys one time.
I want to see if I can try to see if there's anything by us.
Actually,
Even as with third vision, couldn't find him while he was literally watching us.
So roll perception if you're looking for anything nearby.
oh yeah, you gotta put in my thing. I have a dog.
More Droplodon didn't get to go on the adventure with you guys.
Did you put it in?
No.
I have a mechanic.
So we just asked about if Droplodon was with you guys. I said, well, seeing as nobody made any effort to look for him in the morning, no.
Nope.
So that's a 22 total.
You look around, you see the sparse trees. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Everything seems normal.
So we waiting for the rest of the group to see if they come back. We just going to go now.
We're just going.
And with that, you guys take off down the road. Who's taking lead? Who's taking watch? Who's navigating the road?
I've got watch every night, all the time.
Navigate.
Oh, during the day.
I'll take lead.
I can navigate us.
All right. I'll keep watch.
Where I can.
I'll watch my dog.
That vehicle was final on whether we go the right way.
So roll survival. Whoever's on watch, roll perception.
I'm watching also as we ride.
22.
Oh, wait.
Plus it.
No.
Drop my phone. Perception.
So
Pickle, hollowed out with Skittles and Capri Sun poured in.
all right. So Cecilia says she'll navigate while you guys rode right down the road, and you guys start traveling for 5 minutes. And she says, "Wait, we need some lunch here," and points off into the wilderness.
What? You say?
We need to what here?
Turn left.
Why?
That's the way to the town.
Because that's the way to the town.
The port side?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh fuck.
I
Does
thought
she
we
know
were
where she's
on,
going?
I thought we were on the road to port side.
I take out my map and I refer to the map, make sure that we are heading in the right direction.
From what you can tell from your map, Portside should be straight down this road past Sunshield.
Go straight down the road, following goes Sunshield.
The way she's pointing will take you up the Wild Hollow.
Could have sworn we turned left here.
No, according to the map, we go straight down the road. All right, we follow the map.
Yep.
You are no longer navigating. You've been fired.
No.
For damn good reason.
Yeah.
We all got maps for a reason.
Yep.
I'm not trying to make excuses. So today,
To be fair, what?
but when I tried to roll this, I was close to the thing, so it didn't roll properly. It just went.
Would you be making the same argument if you rolled a natural 20 and had something else happen?
I don't know that.
You would not be. You would not say, oh, I rolled a nat 20, but it wasn't a really good roll because I was too close to the thing. Anyways, first day goes without a hitch.
All right.
You set up camp off the road, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. You guys don't have tiny hut, do you? So I'm assuming you guys do a hut, but I don't think you guys have that now.
No, that was one of the other players.
Yep. All right. So who's taking watch?
I have watch all night. Anybody else that wants to take watch can?
Oh, I'll take first watch.
I'll take last watch.
I'll take it between them.
I'll take between Basher and Boyce.
All right. So perceptions. So actually, passive perceptions, right?
What's that?
It would be passive. Which you have written down.
Wait, is passive perception a thing that is like plus whatever, or is it just a number?
It's 10 plus your perception bonus.
Okay.
Yours is already written down in here. All right.
Mine.
All right. So you guys' watches go through. No one noticed anything throughout the night, and morning comes. I'm assuming the same routine is followed day by day.
Yep. And down the road.
So it takes you guys, with the late start, half day, 3 more days of travel before, or sorry, the second day of travel in the middle of the night. Outbreak you see approaching in the distance from camp. A couple large humanoid figures.
I roused the camp.
Grumbling to get up, I'm like, okay, who's attacking?
Large figures coming towards us.
Are they hostile?
I don't know yet. The figures coming towards us.
Figure.
I think we should all be awake when they arrive, or we should keep moving.
I'm going to pull Helga 2 out. Shall we go confront them?
That's what I was about to say. We should move forward a bit at least, so we're not having our horses in the middle of whatever's going on.
I'm going to start walking towards the oncoming group.
We head in that direction, it sounds.
Alright, so as you get closer, you notice 2 half ogres staring back at you.
Half ogres?
Hail!
Huh?
Hail!
The one in the front kind of looks at you and cocks its head to the side.
Speak common.
Does anyone here speak or
Speak ogre?
I don't speak ogre, just common. And elven.
Sad.
Can we help you? You're walking right towards our camp.
Smell food.
No, Elvis, Druix, Elvis.
We don't have any spare food.
You spare food.
Got it.
Hungry. Not eating.
How
So
far
it's
away
come to
from
that
us?
has it?
Since
How far away from them are they from us?
40 feet?
And there's 2 of them?
Yes.
I take point in front of Elfric.
I assume we need a roll initiative now? So they just said we're the spare food?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that comment.
It's a good one. I wanted to talk first. I don't want to assume everything's going to attack us.
Yeah. I just love that. We don't have spare food. No. You spare food. Oh, got it.
So it's come to that, has it? All right.
I literally rolled a 5 twice in a row.
I'm gonna get ready to defend my freaking allies.
It's also the second time too.
No, they want to eat us.
So,
Yeah. We are the food.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yay, combat.
Question. Concentration. It only breaks concentration if you get hit. So if my defense
Or
is
cast it
higher
on
than their hit, I don't have to roll for concentration?
Correct. Only if you take damage. Anytime you take damage, you can lose concentration.
Gotcha, thank you.
It's not about hit or miss. It's about if you take damage. I have my initiative when you're ready to track stuff.
Yeah, my camera's not turning on for some reason.
No stress. Not rushing you. Just letting you know.
Why would this just be a plug-in and fucking work kind of thing? Like, it is every other goddamn time we end up not using it. What do you mean it's not connected? This thing has built-in cameras. Ah, shit. I can't help you.
There it is.
What?
Okay, is it safe to speak now? Okay, it's safe to speak now. Dear God,
Like
that
it.
sucked.
Yeah, the mouse decided it was done working as soon as it started doing that.
Wonderful, wonderful. So so the feedback couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
Great.
So, my bad.
You're good.
Oh, ain't that about a bitch?
huh?
Let's just not fucking. Yeah, now it's working. Fucking retarded.
Yep.
Alright. Everyone see alright?
Yep.
Does everyone know who they are?
Nope.
Nope.
I think I do. I know who I am.
Almost red.
Don't forget her dog.
Yeah, you can put my dog. Did you put my dog? Oh, give a sec.
That's your dog.
Alright. So these two large, hulking creatures begin shambling their way towards you guys. After declaring, you are spare food.
Big half ogre.
You got horses?
Male and a female. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Tony, you are this one.
How's that? Okay.
This is
All
Tony.
right, that one with the shield.
Yep.
All right.
This is Psycho.
Yep.
This is Noella and Luna. This is Basher. And this is Cecilia.
What coincidence.
I would have taken a position up near the front also.
What was that?
He would have been up with me.
Yeah, I went up also.
Okay. Give me 1 second to pull up my initiative tracker.
That's a good one.
Yalthos, Poppy, Alfred, Boys, Cecilia. Okay. Poppy, your initiative.
Roll. D20. Oh, nice. She got a. It's mine. A dirty 20.
Very nice. Yalthos.
17.
Alfred.
21.
Boys.
12.
That's cool. So I've never messed with this before for the enemies part of it. It gives them a fucking name too.
Yep.
I love it.
You can randomly generate a name.
Initiative.
7.
7. Very good. A plus. Fantastic.
I rolled a 5 and my initiative is +2.
All right. So for anyone that doesn't know what they look like, 2 of those are shambling their way towards you.
Half ogre.
1 male and 1 female, presumed from 1 male and 1 female from the looks of it.
All right.
So, Alfred, you're up first.
All right. All right. I aim and I pop my psychic blades, so energy blades come out of my hands. That's free. And I aim and sling one at the top one.
Which one's top for you? That
Top one. That one, yes.
Okay.
So I have advantage because I aimed.
Okay.
So we attacking him?
24.
Give me a second. 24?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
14 damage psychic. Doesn't leave a wound.
Psychic damage. It strikes it. It lets out a loud roar and a grumble of pain as it looks down for where the wound struck it, and looks back up and just.
And then pop a new energy blade.
Cheater! Okay.
No, fighter. That's my turn.
Papa Lee.
Puppy.
Puppy. She's looking through her spells.
Mine.
Yay, I finally get to be in a combat.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. It's been role playing. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it.
Do I have a leaf or stamina?
Don't worry about material. What do you want to cast?
Right?
What? You want to cast that?
Yeah.
Can you cast that?
Or can you?
What was the
Oh,
spell?
no, this is this one. What's it?
Reduce flame, it's a cantrip.
Is that easier?
You don't have that cantrip.
Mhm.
You don't have that
Is
cantrip.
that easier for the map, guys?
What was that?
Is that easier for the map?
Yes. is clearer.
If I do this, that means everybody gets that.
Yes. No, go see.
Just do these then. Just do- Just do this one then.
Flame blade level 2. Flame. Okay, yeah, you guess that.
Okay.
What's it say?
Something close.
You can build it. Blade your free hand, the blade is similar to some less for the duration, just over 10 minutes. If you let go of the blade, spirit the mechanic book. Command has a bonus action.
Do I have to move first, though, right?
You can move, then attack, but
Okay.
you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at least 7 squares away from it.
I'll just move.
But remember, you're small and squishy on the tank, so I recommend you stick behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you on Facebook?
No, then you have one in front.
I'm the one in the front.
Okay.
You're the one above
I move
that white thing.
behind Basher and Alfric.
You tell your dog to do anything?
No. That's it.
Your dog takes off running.
Why?
towards the enemy.
Call it back.
Okay.
Does it come back?
It used all of its movement to get where it's at.
No. Can I? No.
Still cast a spell, but
I guess I can cast this then.
you want to cast that?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
Can I attack with it?
It's a melee weapon.
Which means?
It means you gotta be within melee range.
No.
Melee, close, hand to hand.
Okay. That's all.
Okay.
Who's next?
Alright, so Poppy dies. Yeltha.
I die.
It's a joke.
I'm sorry. You said you said Helga 2's a two-handed battle axe. Is that correct?
I believe battle axes are versatile, I think.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
it's
they're
listed as
normally.
if it's listed as battle axe, it's versatile. If it's
Okay.
listed as great axe, it's two-handed.
Okay.
It's I think
I don't remember what I wrote on it, but I believe I wrote battle axe.
You did.
Okay, I thought you had two hands. I want to make sure. Okay, so I've got Helga in one hand and Helga 2 in the other hand.
Alright.
And I'm gonna rush the closest gobbler, the half ogre. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Rush
what's
the
your
closest one. What's that?
movement?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. Yep, you reach one.
And I'm going to attack him with both battle axes. So I'm going to roll for Helga 2 first.
Do you have 2-weapon fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm saying yes, but let me make sure. I could be confusing with another character. I do that.
You don't have any feet yet, I believe.
What's that?
He's not human, so he doesn't have any feats, but he might have the fighting style. Are you a fighter?
The barbarian.
My bonus actions, I have 2-weapon fighting.
Are you what are you? A fighter, right?
I am a fighter.
Yeah, he's a fighter. He has the fighting style.
Yeah.
The fighting style lets you wield. No, I think it's the I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
You
I've
want
got
to
two.
wield.
Is the battle axe a light melee weapon?
No, it is just a
No,
melee
okay.
weapon, one-handed. So you can't wield two of them.
Okay, so never mind. That's just one then.
So just the magic one.
Yep.
Maybe he wanted to wield the non-magic one. Tony, don't put words in his mouth.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
yeah, don't tell me what I'm doing, man. So yeah, I'm attacking with Helga 2.
It is not tricky. It's not retarded.
This is true.
He's also a fighter, so I mean, he knows what's better to hit somebody with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm retarded, but not when it comes to battle.
Yep.
15 to attack.
That hits.
Yay. Kind of. I wanted to see the special effect ability, but next time. So it's a 4 points of regular damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. You bring your axe down, and he goes to kind of slink with the blow, and you catch him right in his side with the axe as it sinks in. He lets out another loud yelp of pain, looking down and going, "Ah! Ah!
Not dinner. No extra dinner.
You dinner first! You burn Biblical! Biblical eats you first!"
Try it.
And with that, he swings his battle axe down at you.
Oh, he's going to try it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Does a 23 hit?
If I said no, would you believe me? Yes, it is.
Except I would. I really would. But one small problem. I would really trust that. I would just look at my book and realize you have a 19 AC.
So, yeah, no, he hit me. Yeah.
Oh, remember to track in your book that Shifter increased his AC.
Did he? Yes, he did.
He bought the hide armor.
I did. Thank you. Give me one second. Let me change that because I will forget.
Yep.
Thank you, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like your father.
This is why I like having experienced DMs at my table. All right, 17 AC for Michael. All right. So that misses, so we'll just go ahead and move on from there, I guess.
Works for me. Oh.
But a rock seems to fall out of the sky seemingly out of nowhere and land on you anyways.
What damage did I take from his battle axe?
If I could roll the right die instead of taking 12.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 27? No. 7.7 damage.
Better than 27. Okie dokie.
And the other one, or sorry, boys.
Hey! I will make my way to in front of the other half orc.
Half ogre.
Half ogre.
Much bigger than a half orc.
Yeah. The closer to the one closer to it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And so I want to make sure I got this right. Wrong one. I can cast a spell and Divine Smite, right?
Depends. Is the spell a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to Divine Smite first. Or can I
What spell are you going to cast?
Shield of Fate.
Oh, yeah. Either order. And it's not you announce Divine Smite after you hit. You're just doing an attack roll first.
Okay, well, I hit.
How you don't burn spell slots if you miss that way.
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Roll it again.
That's the perfect time to Divine Smite anyways.
Plus my attack or just roll?
Yes, yeah, it's plus your attack.
Then 22.
Okay, that confirms crit.
Means you get max damage on your hit and your smite, and roll again for both.
So
What weapon are you
11
using?
bludgeoning plus 8. So 19 damage, and then I roll again.
Wait, what? Your Divine Smite should be 2d8 because you're burning a first level spell.
Okay, yeah, okay, then.
It's the level of the spell plus 1d8. So it would be 2d8, so it's 16 Divine and 11
16
bludgeoning.
plus 11, 27 damage.
And then you roll that again and add your. You only add your bonus once, so it's just the dice rolls.
Do I roll all 3d8 or just the 1d8?
All three.
Okay. God damn.
The divine smites get tacked on with crits. That's why you want to burn those when you have a critical.
Plus 4, an extra 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
You don't add your bonus. You don't add your bonus to the second one.
What bonus?
Like your strength or anything like that.
Oh, then 14 plus 27, 41 damage.
41 damage total on that.
God damn. How do you want to do it?
Well, it's bigger than me, so I got a warhammer. I guess I'm gonna go freaking smash him on the freaking side of his freaking pelvis or his hip.
So you bring your warhammer out, and you see as it swings up over his head, it starts glowing bright, and he slams it down into its head, and it crumples over with a loud, raging scream.
Make sure you mark off that you burned off the first level spell.
And Bibico lets out a rage-filled roar. They don't have a way to murder them on this one.
Oh yeah, you killed one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
There should be a way to delete somebody off there.
So I'm looking for duplicate creature is a single creature stats.
It shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't have to do it under edit. It should be on the main list.
Hey, I joined the kill tally markers.
Yay!
Yay.
For a good reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to. Next time I'll have to look at this and see because I don't see it on here.
I'll look on my app. It's the same one I have.
Yeah, I just have arrows.
I can't believe I got 2 nat 20s today. That's crazy.
Oh, swipe right.
You got a dirty 20 though.
Ah, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Right.
Except I have the same app.
Yeah.
When my thing.
There's a dirty 20. That's not a nat 20.
Oh, you're the one with the 20.
I got 2 20s. I got one exception for your
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. Somehow it's doing it right now.
Who's up next? Oh, Cecilia's next. Okay.
To decide to the point where I will be able to shoot an arrow and not hit the dog.
It doesn't work that way. You can shoot him from here, not hit your teammates.
Okay.
He'll be just a heads up. He'll because that one's in melee combat. That will have partial cover, so a +2 to its AC.
No matter. Does that matter where he moves? Will that change that?
That does not matter. That does not matter where he moves, unless he has the sharpshooter feat. It will have +2 to its AC for cover.
Oh, did not know that. Good to know. Thank you.
They're constantly moving. The idea is they're not standing stock still. They're constantly moving around each other, fighting.
Okay, so these two are metal, so no matter where you move, he's gonna have a bonus to his AC. That doesn't matter where you move, though. So still stands where you're at. You can shoot him just as well as any other position you choose.
Then.
What's the range on your bow?
I don't know.
You should have written it down when I gave it to you.
It's a longbow.
The long
Toby,
bow-
don't you have the stats for a longbow?
I don't have a range for
Toby, write this down. 150, 600.
Huh?
150/600. Write that down. That is your range. Anything up to 150 is normal. Anything between 150 and 600 is disadvantage. Anything past 600 is impossible for you to hit.
So
Right.
basically, you can fire all the way across the board if you're willing to take disadvantage.
Yeah.
But where you're standing now, yeah, you're definitely in range.
So roll your strength.
Alright. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
Alright. 1d8 plus 2. Five damage.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So your arrow strikes him. He lets out another loud roar. I apparently still am not good at making balanced encounters. Alfred, you're up.
Aim, sling another blade.
Yep.
15.
Huh?
15.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. $18 damage. All
It
psychic.
strikes in its neck, and you see the blade go clean through its neck and out the other side.
In all fairness, somebody rolled the critical on a smite.
Yeah. But
It's not about a balance account at that point.
I wasn't expecting to.
still got its ass whooped.
Huh?
The one that didn't get critted still got its ass completely fucking demolished.
Yeah, because we fucking focus fired it.
Yeah.
Not all encounters have to be a life or death fucking situation.
No, I'm aware. It's just that's one thing I've always struggled with is making encounters anywhere near balanced.
I can show you later. I can show you a program online that'll help you do that.
All right.
It calculates it by the CR versus the player's levels, and it will help you figure out if you want an easy, hard, difficult, deadly encounter.
All right. So that is dead shite for you guys.
Especially when you're running like a party of 10 people, you'll need that. It'll be helpful.
Yeah.
That's what for us?
That's
Dead shite.
dead shite.
We killed some shit. They're dead.
2 dead half ogres lay at your feet.
Yep.
And your dog goes over and just starts gnawing on one of them.
I'm gonna check the other one to see if it has anything on them.
I guess we can see.
Alright.
Could you please instruct your dog not to eat sentient creatures? It's kind of disturbing.
Okay, come back.
It comes back with a piece of half ogre flesh hanging from its mouth.
I take that out of its mouth.
Can I go,
You take it out and toss it, you said?
can I go
Yes.
off the body
It chases it. It thinks you're playing fetch.
Yeah,
Yep. Grabs it and brings it back to you.
that's what I was thinking.
I will
I'm searching the one that wasn't 8.
Okay.
No,
I
Both of you roll. You roll investigation, Basher. Toby roll investigation.
You're doing it too.
Yes.
Plus 0.
I want to say a prayer, but I'm an oath breaker, so I can't really say a prayer.
Yeah, you can. Just because you broke your oath doesn't mean you don't feel bad for it. You still pray to your God.
Very well.
But you do you, bro.
oh,
Well,
that's all right.
yeah, I'm going back. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna say a small prayer for them both.
I got a natural 17. I got a natural 20, but I have a -3, so it's a total of 17. But if it counts,
Yeah, natural 17.
But if it was natural, but if it counts, it was a natural
That's
20
how I
before
need
that.
to know.
So you search your bodies. Basher, you find another one of those small gray boxes on it.
We'll look at it.
And along with 5 javelins, a great axe, and a large set of hide armor. You as well find 5 javelins, a great axe, and hide armor. And you find 8 silver pieces, 5 gold, and 3 copper.
So 3 copper.
Is that only on one of them or both of them?
One of them.
And how many gold?
My dog ate.
After I make the prayer, I'm going to start searching the other one that the dog was not.
Bachelor searched one and Toby searched one. So they both got searched.
So,
I'm sorry, you said there was 5 javelins, a battle axe,
5 javelins, large armor, large set of hide armor.
hide armor. Oh, hide armor.
Yep. And a large battle axe, great axe.
A great axe.
It is great.
5 javelins, a hide armor, a great axe.
Yeah. And the small gray box.
And what?
That small gray box.
Oh, small gray box. And nothing happens when I hold it.
Nope.
Why are you going away from me?
I'm not going home.
I'm gonna hand the gray box to Alfric. Just
Okay.
don't do nothing.
I grab it.
No response.
All right. Pass it on.
Passes around the people in here, no response.
All right. Maybe it's for someone else. We'll pass it around later.
We tried the dog. Maybe it's for the dog.
You put it on the dog. You put it on the dog.
Sure.
It eats it.
Shit.
Because
Someone
you're
lost
right.
something.
Tell it to spit it up.
You have to wait for it to poop.
I don't think it poops. Tell it to spit it up. It can
Does the dog poop?
You have not seen it poop yet.
Tell it to spit it up. Just tell it to spit it up.
Okay, tell it to spit it up. Okay, tell my dog to spit it up.
It looks at you, looks around, and then just goes, and it spits out half chewed, half ogre with the gray box.
Pick it up, wipe it on the grass, and I put it in my bag. Say, I'll let the others try it if they ever are up here.
Wait, is it nothing? You don't have legendary stuff in the big boxes?
Yes.
Do you think it might? Do you think that gray box might react to one of us?
There to pass
We
it around.
pass it around.
Yes. There to pass to you. Yeah.
Thought we passed it around.
We did. We passed it around and gave nobody nothing.
It might be for one of the missing parts.
Yes, that's what I pointed out when I said let's put it away.
All right, so you guys continue your back to rest, rather.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so the rest of the night goes off without an issue. You guys leave the bodies and move on in the morning.
Yep. They're not on the road, right? They're off the road because we were off the road.
A little bit.
Actually,
All right. If they're off the road, I don't care.
I was gonna see if I have anything we should go for dinner. Who's good enough to put the half over?
I asked. Wait for him to finish talking. I want to ask Poppy if her dog can dig a hole so we can bury these two things.
Yeah.
We're moving already.
One, I need to respect him. Second of all, it's good for the ground. It's
You tell your dog to start digging, puppy.
once they decompose,
Sure.
does
Right.
Dog.
Dog yips excitedly, runs over the side of the bodies, and starts digging.
Once they decompose, I'll do very well.
By the time you guys wake up in the morning, the dog has dug 2 large holes.
The
I go and place the bodies within them, and then I cover them with the dirt. Say another prayer, and I let the others know, okay, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Roll a religion,
And
boys.
as Boys is starting to push the bodies into the hole, I'm going to walk over to one of them, pull my wand out, and point it at its face and cast on it.
You notice the face starts contorting into this monstrous just scowl of disgustingness.
Roll a 12.
I like that. I'm going to put it back in my backpack.
What was your roll, Psycho?
12 on religion.
Good. Good. You don't
I
feel
haven't had
our...
those in a while.
What?
Mike, sorry, I gotta buy a case of those.
Pretty good.
I used to drink them all the time. I just haven't had them in a while.
Alright, so you guys start traveling again. By the end of the third night, you guys reach the edges of the name that I had, but I forgot because it might be
What's he doing that?
What?
Look at our screen.
reach the edges of Jesus Christ.
Just a heads up, Aaron, Psycho.
Yep.
Every time you do that, it makes a loud noise through your mic
Oh, my bad.
in my ears.
I apologize.
Just letting you know.
Alright, so the end of the technically third and a half day after the first day's messy travel, you guys are on the outskirts of Sunshield.
What?
Staying in front of a large elven city. Those of you that have played it, think kind of like Silvermoon, with large elven-looking towers. Most of the buildings are these larger towers. You spot about 50 of them.
All right.
They seem like they're designed in a way that when the sun hits them, you notice that as you're approaching, as the sun's starting to set, it hits them and it makes it look like the city's on fire almost, of just beautiful lights. You tell it's not an actual fire, it's just a lot of brilliant, bright lights blasting around.
What time is it?
Sunset, as I just said.
High Elven City?
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at it very fine, crafted. You definitely get the sense that it is going to be a fun time talking to anyone here.
At least they have an elf with us. Not a high elf, but at least I'm an elf.
Yep.
I can't.
You better than most know that this is going to be fun.
I can't.
Yeah. High elves are dicks.
Either a fun time or a fun time.
Annoying. Elves, in general, are typically very pompous assholes. Then you get the high elves.
High elves. High elves are pompous assholes.
In most lore, elves are the more pompous of the races. Then you get the high elves that are the Karens of the elves. Entitled, we are better than every motherfucker ever to have existed. You are now staring at a city presumably full of them.
So a city full of people who, if they get into a fight, they would ask to talk to the big bad.
Oh.
Huh?
Less of that, but I mean, yeah, they're pompous and arrogant, but they're also chaotic good, so they're also prone to acts of whimsy and doing whatever the fuck they want.
So be careful. Someone might end up in jail or beheaded by the time you leave this town.
I think with the group we have here,
Maybe both.
we need to get out of here quick before anyone else shows up.
With the group we have here right now, we'll probably be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get through the city while it is just us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
So
he's
Josh
saying.
isn't coming back.
There are no
Mike
walls
is.
around the city. It's all open, so you see, just like I said, the buildings. You see a lot of people walking around, but noticing a lot of doors getting locked as you guys are approaching the town.
All right.
Businesses are presumably closing. And that's where we'll call it.
All right.
Because I'm not letting you guys off click that easily.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, we'll still have to deal with Michael. Josh won't be here anymore, but we'll still have to deal with Michael.
Oh, Josh isn't playing anymore.
Yeah,
for,
Josh is out because of work schedule.
Well, at least he has a horse.
For the foreseeable future, Josh is out of the game.
Ah.
Oh no.
Too bad.
I'm sorry, Josh, if you watch this, I don't condone to their asshole comments.
At least Mike wants a horse. Everybody else is
I mean, I'm pretty straightforward. I like him here. He's fun. But, you know, at the same time, he causes a lot of fucking trouble.
Yeah. You do.
I don't like trouble.
If you watch this, Josh,
Since
you
Kiki has left, he hasn't been causing trouble, so everything's
Who knows what
better.
he has planned, though?
If you're watching this, Josh, screw you. No, I'm joking. I didn't say that. I kid, sort of.
All right. 200 experience for everyone who's here.
All right, should level me up.
Me too, right?
If that does level you up, keep in mind that it's done on camera during streams now.
Do what on streams now?
Experiences.
Level ups are done on screen now.
What experiences?
Okay.
At least the hit point rolling, because you have to roll hit points. In Disney.
So if you want to do the rest of it, or if everyone would like to do that at the beginning of next stream, or now, it's up to you guys. Since we do still have 15 minutes from when we usually would stop.
Good.
So that's up to you guys. I heard you the first 4 times, Toby. I need to look at it because I have it off the top of my head. 27.
Who else levels up?
What, Poppy?
Who else is leveling up?
Should be the 2 of you.
I'm at 8.
How are you guys that much higher than Toby?
I'm 1,000. I'm like 1,000 below still.
Yeah.
Unless I missed something somewhere.
What's your guys' experience?
I'm at unless
1,700.
I missed something. I'm at 1,600.
You need 2,700 to level up.
It's level 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
900 to
Level
26.
Oh, did I miscount? I thought it was 1,600.
No.
2,500.
Okay, I'm never mind. Then I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You are. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm still like 1,000 points away. I don't know what the hell I
Because
missed.
I'm here at 1,600 because I missed one game. I missed like 100 experience. But
Yeah,
I'm like, what
I
the
was just
fuck?
my head was not adding up. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what?
I'm like, did you give them like 1,000 experience in that one game I was gone? The fuck, man?
I know I gave a good chunk of experience for one game, but I think that was last game.
Yeah, I was here for the ones. I missed one session, and I'm 100 behind them apparently. So it was 100 from the session that I missed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
My bad.
I have full inspiration still.
Completely incorrect.
I tried to get combat this time, damn it.
I know.
What? Oh, sorry.
I'll use it eventually. Just haven't yet.
So for traits, I analyze a particular hero of my feat and also refer to that person's deed and examples.
I don't believe you did it this time.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
did
didn't
anything like that. I am incredibly slow to trust, and those who seem the fairest often have the most hide. I don't think I did anything like that.
Didn't see it.
We all do the work, so we all share in the reward.
Didn't see you calling anyone out when they were looted money and didn't share it with the group.
I did not. I owe my life to the priest who took me in when my parents died.
Is there more to that, or is that it for that?
That's it. My parents not dead though. Callous.
Be a pretty shitty one to have written in there.
Callous. They are hardened to emotions, rarely showing any form of it in expression. I'm feeling cold. That's a flaw, and I don't think that applies.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
It's a little big fat 0 for me.
Sorry, you better.
And that's that reset my inspiration, right?
Yes. It resets when you spend it, not when I give it to you.
Okay.
When you get a treasure hoard, it resets your inspiration when you ask for it, not when it's given to you. So
I
it might
feel
be
tremendous.
for a few sessions now, but there's already reset.
I feel tremendous empathy for all who suffer.
I don't
know.
so.
I am working on a grand philosophical theory and love sharing my ideas.
And your theory was what again?
To save any animals or beings that are in great danger.
She didn't want to, instead of buying a pet, she wanted to find one.
Yeah, she did thought about wanting to go find one that needed help instead.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
God, I need one more. I think I only need one. I need one more. Greater good. My gifts are meant to be shared with all and not used for my own benefit.
I don't think so.
Didn't see it.
I'm still seeking the enlightenment I pursued in my seclusion, and it still eludes me.
Be right back.
I don't believe so.
My flaw. My flaw.
Keep in mind, if you think you did any of these and we didn't see it, you can't say, hey, I did it this time.
You like my flaw.
Huh?
Now that I've returned to the world, I enjoy its delights.
I would say yes to that one because you derailed the fucking group to go do that.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Also, me praying, does that not apply to like my my teacher's examples and deeds?
Was that why you prayed?
Kinda, yeah. I follow an example.
Read that one again.
Going down. I analyze a particular hero of my fate and constantly refer to that person's deeds and example. I did that because I know my my mentor would do the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's
You
one
got
for
one
me.
then. I got
One for none. You got 2.
I got 7.
Yep. She's up to 7.
So she's
Do you
spending
want to
it.
get the treasure hoard, or do you want to do something else with it?
I don't know. I'll look at it later.
Okay, she'll look at it later.
Dark.
Turn up this light.
Alexa, lights on.
My Alexa heard you.
I tried not to let it, but I guess I failed.
Yeah, I did notice you were very quiet about it. But yeah, mine still heard you and said, sorry, I can't do that.
I made mine.
I have 7.
Wait.
I already have my 7.
We called ours Echo. Ow. Ow. Because it kept doing that on TV.
I've got
Echo, make
7
fart
also.
noises.
They didn't hear you.
Damn.
I'm full up still.
Scream at me.
Our Amazon device is very dumb, so it doesn't even like to listen to us half the time.
Echo, add vodka to my shopping list.
Nope.
What's up, Karen?
Alexa, add porn to my shopping list. Again?
That's up on mine now. Nothing. Now I'm going to get lady to take that off. Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how?
I don't have it on my phone.
Oh.
Alexa, remove porn from shopping list.
Nope. Please
Alexa,
stop talking.
add whiskey to shopping list.
Just remove him. You're in the penalty box.
Stop talking about goddamn Alexa. Inspiration before you get kicked out of the goddamn group.
I said I'm full. I didn't use any today.
Let me hear you. You're too busy harassing my Alexa.
True story.
Coach,
Alexa, add. Never mind.
stop it! Alexa, go to sleep.
You know what? Did you add the internet onto it again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, son.
Remember?
As newborn moms.
Yeah, it doesn't listen to us.
Anybody?
Stop all the time.
What?
They really.
I couldn't hear Toby.
I watch over my friends as newborn pups. I don't really feel like
I didn't see it.
No.
Yeah. I don't feel like I did in this session. the natural world is more important than any constructs of society.
Well, hang on a second. Who was it? Maybe I missed something. Who was it that stepped in front of Alfred with the half orcs?
Boys.
Oh, boys. Never mind. Okay, carry on.
Um,
The natural order one, he didn't want to bury the bodies, not for the societal reasons, but because they would fertilize the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. My clan is the most important thing in my life, even when far away.
He's going on this quest because the clan decided they were going on this quest.
Oh, he considers us his clan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoever
then yes.
we officially with.
I was going to ask, who's your clan?
Yeah, that was his homework for the week, was to decide that.
And it's
So his
whoever-
party is his clan.
Whoever I am
Yes.
currently officially with.
Yeah, then yes.
I remember every insult I received and have a silent resentment to those who have wronged me.
No one is stupid enough to insult the young child, so no.
I am. I just haven't gotten there yet. Oh.
I think Michael's going to soon after he, made that jab.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So that's it.
Good game, sir.
Good fix.
Sorry, it was a bit of a clusterfuck, but had a lot of last minute. I'm not coming
Cancellations.
so.
And one gets here and tells you, oh, I'm only going to be here for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
I got my
And we
first
gotta
one
take
hit
care of
KO,
this
so
horse.
So real quick, in the future, since this is more of my reliable group here,
Yes.
if this happens again, would you guys rather do this again where we just say screw it and play, or would you guys rather not play?
Continue play.
Asher?
Yeah, as long as you can do it. I mean, yeah, it's fun. I mean, and again, if we got here a little sooner, we may have gotten through this town without any problems. Now we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
oh, that's
Yep.
exciting. Mix.
All right.
Nice.
Just want to make sure we're all on the same page then, because this is more of my reliable half. I know Mike's usually pretty reliable, but
He is.
he's also usually late, so.
All right.
But
So he lives the closest.
he does, but he's also got a lot more family duties than the rest of us.
On
Yeah.
Discord right now, Snook, I'm sending you the link to a encounter calculator.
All right, I'll take a look at it now.
Just
The
letting you
fun,
know it's there.
the fun part of this is I have to move this back every night after D&D or the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hoping
And-
Black Friday I can have some money saved up and get a good laptop that I can use for this.
That'd be good. I mean, for streaming, even a crappy laptop would be fine as long as, it runs the cameras and shit.
If I'm spending money though, I'm gonna want to try to get a good one that I can game on too. That way when I
Understand.
go places I can take it with me.
I understand entirely.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait till Black Friday because money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hard drive of my laptop went out Thursday night.
Hard drive on my desktop went out like a month and a half ago, but I finally got some new ones in, so good.
Yeah, I'm going to go back Monday after work and get me another hard drive. I
Take care of your-
was editing some podcasts. I went to in-laws for dinner and came home and had a blue screen.
Do that before
I restarted, another blue
Ouch.
screen. Damn it. So I restarted again and it came up.
Any warnings beforehand?
Well, it's been running a little slow for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to, I need to take a break from podcasting for a day or two and maybe reformat